Hello everyone. Today we're doing a ultimate childhood film tier list today. I'm also a giant fucking head. Just ignore that. I'm just trying things out for the stream right now, and I've only got the one monitor, and also need to see if everything's all up and running. Because with us using the face cam, I can't see the chat on the phone anymore, so I've got to resort to looking on the OBS, Streamlabs OBS. Right, so I did one similar to this last time. It was like for games. It was like the ultimate game tier list or something like that. That was for about 2 hours. And here's the notification saying I'm live. I've had a bit of a cough lately, as always, nothing new. But it's sort of off and on. 1 minute I'm all fine, next minute I'm really really bad. But I've made sort of like a new schedule. I think I'll talk about before starting this. So it's like I'm gonna try and stream every day. I don't know if it's gonna be like that's like right now, but at some point it's gonna be like every day. Like I've got something down. So Monday, I think it's something like oh, what the fuck was it? Like I need to look at the notes actually. Should be like a since I've got this open. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on. No, wrong one. Right, so basically it's I'm gonna talk about films. Like if I've seen a film or something, it'll be like I'll talk about that on Mondays. I need to get used to like speaking for like long periods of time anyway. It's just very fucking bright. I wish there was a dark mode for the notes. Maybe there is. I just haven't figured it out yet, but it's pretty much I just wanna talk about films. So I've seen so many films, I just never get the chance to talk about any of them. And a lot of time people just don't know what the fuck I'm talking about half the time, so it'll be interesting if I like talk about the likes of I don't know, fucking Kentucky Fried Zombies. If anyone's seen that, please give it a 10 out of 10. Best film ever. Because it's films like that, where it's just like the lawyer in all these like the very, very low budget films. Because you got like the B movies. But then you got like the tier under that, where it's basically just done in like a week, and they just went with what they have. So for this one, it's just that's basically what I'm going to be doing on Monday. Is just sit there for about an hour or something. Maybe even have the film on in the background as I'm fucking analyzing it. I really haven't planned it out. But if I'm going to get better at this, if I'm going to get better at talking and all that sort of stuff, it's I've got to improve somewhere. There's only so much you can really do with games lately. I've realized, so it's like that's why I don't stream games right now. Like I've went on a whole different thing for the next year to like not stream games, but instead stream the what's behind that? I don't know what the fuck that was. It was like I had a big sit down and think kind of moment, and I realized just record like an hour or something of a game like Red Dead Redemption or Dead Space or what the fuck have I been playing? Maybe even The Godfather, just something like that, which is going to be really interesting for me to be playing. And take all the information from the games as well. Even make separate videos on that. I can what the fuck? See, I'm like this every stream as well. I've got to like really adjust to it. That's why I just put myself right in the deep end. Because if I was recording right now, I'd just be fucking rambling. Then I'll stop the recording, delete that, then do it all again. Whereas if I'm streaming, I'm just doing it right now. It's like I think that sort of helps in a way. I don't know the reasons why. It might be the same with a lot of other people as well. But what was I saying? So I realized like when I start the stream, I start like rambling. So yeah, like I'm gonna record like an hour of the gameplay. Then on like Wednesdays or maybe like somewhere through the weeks, if I haven't streamed through the week at all, if I've been ill, which I'm ill a lot, which is why I don't stream as often as I used to. But I'll just have that on in the background, or I'll have the whole series. So I'll be like having like a 10-hour stream or something, just the gameplay alone, and then I can just talk in the background, see if I made another choice, what would have happened, sort of thing. Just anything that's gonna be a little bit better than what I'm doing because I realize it's yeah, it's improving, but it's about doing the improvements instead of noting them all down. So it's just like that's why I want to sort of do all of that bit. But yeah, for Mondays, just talk about films, and Tuesdays I think would be good for the tier lists. So if I was just to talk about the tier lists all the time, it would be good. And do different ones. Um, Wednesday, that's what I was talking about before about watching the gameplays, and also I've been thinking of doing like a maybe like a talk show thing where I'm just talk about what's happening in WWE or AEW or whatever the fuck, or maybe even UFC. Anything that's been going on in the news of all the combat sports, boxing, next boxing event, that sort of thing that could be done for the Wednesday as well. I think I'll be talking a lot about WWE, maybe playing some of the games as well. The 2K14, it was that broke me 360. I was pissed off about that. Luckily, I got a new one, but I don't know when I'll be playing 2K14 again. I was hoping to make like a YouTube video where it's like I don't know if anyone knows about the whole story creator mode at all, but it's like it was the last WWE game you could actually make a story using little scenes, then you make your own like series out of it. That's why I'm shouting out Stephen Lawson, uh, Going in Raw podcast. Have a look at that one because I've been watching them for years and they made like the perfect little story called Fuck Wrestling. It's like Friendo Unified Championship or something like that. And they made their own little characters and had their own stories. So I'm sort of want to do something a little bit along the lines of that because I was doing that at the same time. Maybe even before then, before I even knew who they were. But it's these them little stories there, which is what I'm good at, I would say. So it'll be good making little storylines, just doing that kind of shit. But it's a matter of will they do it in the new one? We'll wait and see. Thursdays, I haven't really thought about too much of that. I was thinking of having like a selection of 10 games and just talking about them through the whole stream, or even just playing them or whatever the fuck, or having like a half an hour watch of these 10 games I've selected for the day. It really could be anything. Sorry about the noise in the background, but with yeah, with the top 10 idea, I think that's gonna be good because then I can get like 20 Hawk's Pro Skater done and Dead Space and all that sort of stuff. I've been playing a lot of Dead Space. I've mentioned that a few times already just today. I'm up to chapter 5 now. I've just blew up the asteroids. Yeah, that's what they're called anyway. Like I've just done that bit, which I struggled with like mad on the first one. And then yeah, it's a second playthrough as well, so I know a bit more what I'm doing this time around. So I don't need to look at guides or now because I always end up in situations where I need to look at a guide. I don't know what it is. I don't like a repetition. So if I'm dying constantly in a game, I'm not gonna just figure it out. Why do that if I can just look it up? So I'm just gonna do that from now on. Just cut it all out when I need any kind of guidance. Same with Fable 1. Got stuck somewhere with Fable 1, which don't even want to get into that. It was something to do with a ghost. I had to find something to do with a ghost about maybe 4 hours in, 5 hours in. So I'll be recording that at some point. I just need to figure out what I'm doing with that. Friday, I've sort of got like a meme channel which I've just been fucking about with on that, just like exploring with different editing styles because I've still got a way to go when it comes down to editing. So I think Friday is just do that or put something funny on in the background. I don't fucking know, man. I'm not good with schedules. Saturday, I want to try and talk about Star Wars. I'm thinking of having like a stream where I'm talking about Star Wars for the whole time. Because if I'm doing the whole thing this whole week, doing different things like this, eventually I would say I'm gonna have a good bit of content there. A lot will be talked about, and maybe having a few guests on here will be quite good as well. I need to stop leaning so forward though. Like I'm already terrifying everyone enough with me giant fucking head. But with with the streams, I think they could go somewhere. I could make a little talk show, podcast, whatever the fuck. Just whenever I'm comfortable. Just whenever I'm comfortable. But yeah, with Star Wars, it'd be good to just to maybe like a stream dedicated to like one character or something, what they've been through, their timeline, or like 100 facts or 50 facts, whatever the fuck. Just start reading them out. If I just do something like that, it'll be good for me. Because the more I learn how to speak, the more it'll be more professional than what it is now. I would say a lot of improvements have been done already. I would say. And for the Sunday, I'm thinking of having a lot of classic games, like arcade games played, or just use the Shooting Webs channel, which is what I do with like the no commentary gameplays. Because ColdSpider's kind of like that now on the YouTube, but eventually it's gonna have like a lot of streams on there, and I'll be able to make a little bit more side stuff everywhere. I'm hoping to have like 1,000 videos by the end of next year. Should take a few months really, the way I'm going at the moment, but I need a much better PC. That's one of the big problems I have at the moment is the PC is a little bit behind, so it's a little bit slow. But for what it is, it's able to play games and it's able to stream for that matter. For now, anyway, it's had its moments where it's fucked up, but a lot of the time it kind of works. But right now, yeah, we're doing the all my childhood movie tier list in brackets nostalgia. Ooh, right. So I'll probably just show the front row. I don't want to like go all the way down. Keep everyone guessing. Lego Movie. I have not seen that, but I've also got the 360 game as well. But I can't play it until I've seen the film. So I'll not know what the fuck's going on. Little Mermaid. I don't remember it. I've seen it so many times as well. You know, for the Under the Sea song, just put on fucking B. Under the Sea and a B. Makes sense. Ice Age, one of the best childhood films, I would say. But they sort of fucked themselves over. They kept making more. And the fact that the kid on the first one wasn't in the fucking second one. Right, so I'm just gonna put that A. Because I remember being a kid, wondering what's gonna happen. Is the kid gonna be an adult? Is he gonna come back and remember whatever the fucking names are? The mammoth, the saber-tooth tiger? I don't know what that is. I think they're all like maybe the mammoth and the tiger was an extinct species. Maybe they're all like extinct species of animals, even though it's a sloth. It's the sloth. Maybe I don't. I could be quoting absolute wank right now, but there could also. I could also be right because they were Neanderthals, I believe. That's what the kid was. That's what I heard anyway. So if yeah, they could have done something. I haven't seen the third one, or I think there's a fourth one, but it could have been useful. Like it was I think the first one. Like it's been a while since I've seen it. I think it was all to do with bringing the kid back to his family, and they were all hunters as well. So it's like, what do you do in that situation? If like you're a giant animal hunter, let's say if you got like Joe Rogan shooting some elk in the forest, right? And then let's say he's got like a family member or he's got a son or something, and then that elk ends up bringing Joe Rogan's son back, right? What would Joe Rogan do then? Is he still gonna kill the fucking elk, or is he gonna appreciate the fact that elk just went through hell, just going and bringing the child back to Joe Rogan? It's sort of similar to that situation. So like, what's he gonna do? It's the only way I can describe Ice Age. And obviously they're alive, so you know exactly what fucking happens. Unless it's a prequel. Unless the other ones are actual prequel. Then there was also a meltdown as well. There was where it was like there was like dinosaurs and shit going on as well. On top of that, but I don't know. Bambi. I remember the first off well. I don't know what happened in it. Doesn't he turn into like an adult at some point? Like I have no fucking clue. but like because I don't remember it, anything I don't remember too much of, or how it works out, I'm gonna put in a D tier. Evan Almighty, that is the what's it called? The fucking Noah's Ark film in it with Steve Carell. That was quite good. That I liked Bruce Almighty better, but it was still decent. Like I don't remember it too much, but I remember Bruce Almighty being better. Christmas Story, I have not seen that. But yeah, Bruce Almighty, I would say 8. Yeah, it's not the best film, but I liked it as a kid. Princess and the Frog, no clue. Isn't she like Shag a Frog or something? Like, what's the story behind that? Something to do with the frog being a prince. Like, how was she supposed to know? Like, she was hanging out with Mike Tyson and like licking toads and stuff, and then stumbled upon one. Maybe the whole thing's a whole DMT trip. Maybe it didn't turn into a prince. Maybe she just shagged the frog. I thought that one. Right, Bug's Life. It's another one I haven't seen. I played the Nintendo 64 game. But where does that go? Is there fucking like I know they made references. They made appearances in Toy Story, maybe Monsters Inc. Like, I have no idea. But because I haven't seen it, yeah, Spy Kids. I never got to see Spy Kids. Like, what the fuck? Like, Agent Cody Banks. Was that a spin off? I don't know. Lion King. Fucking S tier, man. Gotta love Lion King. That's, for those who don't know, there was also a third film, which I didn't know about until I was like a teenager. No, I was about 10, 10, 11. And, yeah, I was like, I was a bit of a weird kid because I didn't have the technology at the time to record gameplay. I would get videotapes and record the telly from them when I was a kid. Allegedly, I don't know what the whole system that was. I know it was a big thing back in the day. You just put a sticker at the back of the videotape and just record anything. That's basically how you did it. Like I don't know what they were thinking, but that's basically how you did it. And when I was a kid, I would just tape over them and just record gameplay. Mostly The Godfather. I think I recorded with GTA Liberty City Stories. I recorded that. And yeah, that was pretty much all I remember from that. I think I saved Lion King 3. I think it was called Lion King 3. Or like it was like it was a prequel. It was like I'm pretty sure it was called Lion King 3, but it was a prequel to what was going on. It was explaining the events of what was going on, why things were the way they were, that sort of thing. What the fuck else happened? But yes, I went on a big rant about Lion King actually because the whole thing's incest for a start. Like you had cousins having babies with lion cubs in that case with other lions. And yeah, I remember going on a big rant about that when I was playing Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure. Sort of just ruined the gameplay for myself. But he's I think his uncle had killed his dad, and the whole thing was just a big revenge plot. Basically, all it was like the Godfather game, but with lions. And you had Don Corleone, Rafiki. Um, yeah, it's just a big mafia though, isn't it? I don't want to get into it. I'm just gonna big ramble right now. But yeah, Lion King, good film. Watch it. I haven't bothered watching the latest one. School of Rock, I really liked that as a kid as well. I'm gonna put that here. I'm a big Jack Black fan, especially with like Tenacious D and all them films. All of his albums I used to listen to back in the day. Still do here and there. But it's like when you've listened to the same album so many times, there's only so much you can do with it. It's still good to go back to it. Honey, is this Honey I Shrunk the Kids? I think it is, you know. Because there was another one. There was like Honey I Shrunk Myself or whatever. What the fuck was it? Didn't he just shrink himself at one point? Fuck knows, but like I kind of liked it. I remember liking it as a kid. Like I think of nostalgia, I think of videotapes. That's where I just remember a lot of these being from. Because I grew up with videotapes quite a bit. Even when DVDs were around, like I still had videotape players working a lot better than DVD players. That I used the PS2 as a DVD player, as well as playing that. Because a lot of the games didn't work. It was just DVDs that worked at one point. Wait, what the fuck is this? Is this Sandor Kids? I don't think I've seen that. So I'm gonna put that there. Jungle Book. But yeah, who would win? Mowgli or fucking what's he? Not Peter Pan. Tarzan. Who would win between Mowgli and Tarzan? Like if because Mowgli's older than Tarzan. I think it was established that in the last stream. Mowgli's older than Tarzan. But if they all went in a time machine, we got like Mowgli in his 20s fighting Tarzan in his 20s. Who's got the advantage here? And like they've both got the same like they've got like gorillas and stuff against a fucking bear. It's basically who would win between a gorilla and a bear. Or King Kong and a bear. Something like that. Because it would just be like a big tag team, like a big SmackDown versus Raw or something. You know, like Teddy Long coming in asking for a fucking match with the Undertaker at some point, but for the most part, it's like who would actually win. Because bears are only like bears are quite smart, I'd say. Like all of them have like go back to the primal instincts. So it's an interesting thing. I might need to do a more in-depth analysis video at some point. But Jungle Book, I don't remember what. Why do I remember Jungle Book 2? Does it anyone even know that exists? I remember something to do with the fucking tiger and something to do with fire. That's all I remember from it. And some song with a bag and bananas. But yeah, it's a B tier, I would say, because I don't remember it too much. How the fuck did he survive and not get ripped to shreds? That's what my question was. Peter Pan, like, I don't know how the fuck he managed to get away with that. Just stealing everyone's kids. That's all he did. And he just started flying around. And then, like, they started all working for him. Like, those dressed in animal costumes, and then they were just hunting for him. Is that what they did? What the fuck were they called? Anyway, it was just, yeah, that. Peter Pan, though, like, it was it's kind of good when you watching as a kid. We start looking how like weird it is, like as an adult. It's like how the fuck is someone just flying around, like getting kids to come with them? It's really strange. Monster House, that's an S tier. You have to love Monster House. Even though I can't remember too much about it, I do remember enough that I'd watched it as a kid for the last time to remember it's a pretty good film. I've never seen the Lorax. I'll put that there. Night at the Museum. That was pretty good actually. I would put that in A. That's it's got like the historical figures and stuff, and it's got like I think it wasn't that Robin Williams' last film, Night Museum 3? Or was there not a one after 3? I'm pretty sure there was like a final one which I've not seen, which was the fourth one. I don't know. I remember going to the pictures to see the third one at some point. It hold on. Just need to make sure everything's all up and running the way it should be. Actually, I'll just leave that the way it is, I think. Problems with one monitor. I need another one. As soon as I get another monitor, it's gonna be so much better and easier. Maybe like a camera stand or a phone stand or something. Maybe even a better camera. Lemonade mouth, what the fuck is that? Never seen that. I'm gonna put that there. Polar Express. Um, like it is a Christmas film, but I did watch it quite a bit. It's always been like an everyday Christmas film. But even that, like, what the fuck was going on with it? Was it all in his? Was it all a dream? Was it actually all a dream? You know, we got Tom Hanks as the train conductor, and all sorts of shit going on. Somehow he ends up with a ticket. But on the game, it's all mad though. He's going through mad mini games, saving all the kids from Scrooge. It's like, what? What's going on with this? Yeah, Polar Express, pretty interesting. And all the little kids films and that, like some of them, you just got to question. I don't remember watching Stuart Little. I remember I remember watching it. But I don't remember a single thing about it. I know it's something to do with Michael J. Fox is a talking mouse hamster, and the Milky Ball kid. That's all. That's all I remember. Like, I don't remember anything else. Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were Rabbit. That's another one. I remember watching that, but like I don't remember what it was about. I know there was something to do with a rabbit with a knitted jumper. But I the fucking they used to sell like Happy Meals. Like McDonald's, you get like the Happy Meals. I don't know if you get them like in America and that, but up here you get like the Happy Meals, which come with like toys. I don't know if they still come with them though, but when I was a kid, they'll come with toys, and there'd be like a pizza place I would go to, which did the same thing, but it wasn't McDonald's. So at least I didn't know it was McDonald's at the time. They just took them from McDonald's and sold them for a lot more money, but I don't know. But there was like a thing going on with Wallace and Gromit, and that's what they used to like. It used to be like a little spring thing. So it's like I think it would be like T posing, but if you press the spring at the bottom, like the arms will like ragdoll. It was interesting. The next bit, Beauty and the Beast. That was actually not a bad film. It's a bit mad though, because it's like just sort of gets outed a little bit, but I'll put it there because I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a magic spell. S tier, S tier, yeah. A little one. Like, was it not a spell, or was it just like she was just interested in Beast? Did just stay with him? Did she actually stay with him though? After he turned back into a prince? Like, what? There's a reason why there wasn't a Beauty and the Beast 2. At least, not Disney ones. But like, there's probably like a load of spin-offs at some point or somewhere. So focus, yeah. There's got to be a reason why there wasn't a Beauty and the Beast 2. Did they live happily ever after? Did you start looking for more beasts? Was he a lonely prince? Like, there's so many questions that need to be answered. Is this mic on? Probably. Yep, that's all on. Right. So yeah, it was basically like. Did everyone else turn into humans as well? Because like there was like fucking pots and irons and a clock and all sorts of shit. That was like that held the souls of unfortunate people to visit there. How come she wasn't turned into a fucking spoon? Belle could have been turned into a bell for the clock. Like so many things could have been done there, but like there was something about Belle. Maybe she didn't do anything wrong. Maybe she just you're right, and the beast was actually pissed off being turned back into a human. He was actually waiting for the petals to fall down just so he can like, yes, I've got Belle. But now he's like he's just depressed all of his life now. He's not a beast anymore. And the dogs come back and all. What if the dogs came back and killed him? I don't know. Like next bit, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Um, I remember watching that one, but I don't remember too much about it. It's a bit of a weird one, like, isn't it? I would see for Charlie. Just would have been a remake as well. On an already creepy film. Cat in the Hat. What was going on with that? What was actually going on with that? Didn't didn't he just like make the babysitter pass out, and then all of a sudden a creepy bloke wearing a cat costume just comes into a house with a bunch of kids? Like, what was the concept of Cat in the Hat? Like, did he have magic powers? Which was probably drugs. Like, what was going on with that? I don't remember the plot of it at all, just by memory. Rise of the Guardians. I've never seen that. At least not what I think anyway. I might have seen it at some point, or I might have seen it halfway through, to the point where I didn't watch it. But I haven't seen it. Fucking... Why did I put that there, man? I'm fucking down. Is that the Crudes? I haven't seen that. G-Force? I haven't seen G-Force either. I've played the game on the DS. That's about it. Pirates of the Caribbean. I thought it was going to be the meme one there. Well, I will not speak of. I've only seen the first one. I haven't seen any of the other ones. It's only taken now. Like, I've seen it about a year ago now. The first film for the first time. It was decent. I've got a feeling it's going to be like Harry Potter. Do you know when it's just overhyped? Where everyone just talks about Harry Potter all the time as if it's like Star Wars. Even Lord of the Rings is really good. Even that's fucking overhyped. Like, it's... But then you play the Lego game and it's all fine, because you got a lot to go with. But it took us a while to get into Lord of the Rings before I actually started liking it. What's this? Is this Despicable Me 1? Despicable Me S tier. Like, he looks... In the new one, he looks like a... Questionably like a historical figure that we'll not talk about. Yeah, but it was interesting. I've seen like half of Despicable Me 2. I've been wanting to watch it for a while now. It's been like one of those many films which I've been meaning to sit through, all the minions and all sorts of stuff. Just never got around to it. I really like the first one though. I like how creative it was. On the DVD as well, they had little like shorts on as well. Like they had little like short sketches. And the whole segment with a banana. What's Freebirds? I've never seen Freebirds. Don't know why that would be in nostalgia. It came out a bit longer, I thought. What's that? What the fuck is that? The All Dogs Go to Heaven. I was actually depressing that. Like, if All Dogs Go to Heaven, because I can't remember it. I remember it being very fucking depressing. Is that the fucking pacifist? With Vin Diesel? With Vincent Pepperell himself? I haven't seen it though. There's a pacifier, not pacifist. The Muppets. Oh, did I see that? Did I see the film? That's the question. Like, I've seen a lot of Muppets. I'm gonna put A because I don't know about that film specifically, but it could have been a good one. Matilda, I would say, is an S tier. Like, I think more people should be put in the chalky. I think the way the world is lately. As soon as you see a Fortnite dance, you just have Miss Trunchbull just come out there, spin them around on the pigtails, and just put them in the chalky. How the fuck does survive that? I'll never know. No safety regulations required. Like every school, like I used to think that as well. I used to think my primary school had the chalky. That's how like convinced I was by Matilda. And I'm also convinced she's a fucking Sith Lord. Danny DeVito was good though. Didn't they adopted her, didn't they? It had something to do with her being like an adopted. No, was she adopted? I'll need to watch Matilda again. Actually, Finding Nemo S tier. That's another depressing one. It's even more depressing when you look at the conspiracy theories about Nemo not existing at all for the whole film, and it's just Marlin going over his guilt after all of the eggs had been wrecked and his wife got shot in the head. But yeah, it's a good film. I like the snowman thing at the beginning of it. Like I don't know if anyone's seen the Disney snowman sketch. That was like one of my favorite sketches as a kid. I won't be able to put it on here though. Probably get copyright claimed or banned or something. What is that? Is that Agent Cody Banks? Is it? Oh, it's Aliens in the Attic. I've seen that once. That's the one with Ashley Tisdale. Woman from High School Musical. Well, I don't remember it, so I'll put. I don't remember it being a bad film. I watched through the whole thing, but I don't remember it. Game shit though. What's next? Up. S tier. Has to be an S tier. Up's one of the greatest animated films of all time. I'll put that here actually. Like the Lion King. The first half an hour of that film is something else. Probably something that shouldn't even be on a kids' film, but it's kind of needed. Never seen Cloudy and the Chance of Meatballs. I've been meaning to for a long time now, but I've been avoiding spoilers. I've been avoiding anything to do with it. But I really want to watch that. I remember being very pissed off that everyone had seen it but me when it came out. Rango is another one I want to watch. I haven't seen that. The Fox Ella Enchanted. Is that a Disney film? I think I can see like a unicorn and a rainbow there. I don't know what the fuck that is. What about what's this? What is that? What the fuck is that? Does anyone know what that is? This one. Like, what the fuck? It's too like zoomed out. Hold on. Where the fuck did I put that? If I put this here for a sec. It's only nah, it's not zooming in that. Right, so we've got this in there. Elf, S tier, one of the best Christmas films ever, I would say. It's a good one. I can't remember it. A lot of these films I cannot remember watching, which is why it's good watching a film again. Just to forget about it again. Right, that is another one which I don't think I've seen. I don't remember Emperor's New Groove, you know. How depressing is that? Seen it about twice, and I don't remember a single fucking thing about it. I just know the level theme. I was gonna say glitch there. Don't know why. But I don't know. Like, I'm gonna have to watch these back to back on Disney. Is it Disney? I think it is. Yo, never seen that. I like Surfs Up. Anyone remembers that? Oh, like there are loads of these I've seen, but I don't remember a single thing about that. Same with Megamind. Shock and D tier. But it'll probably change when I do it again at some point when I've actually watched the film again. Happy Feet. What happened in Happy Feet? The dancing penguin in it. It's like Mumble. Was he called Mumble? I suppose he can only like squawk or something. What the fuck do penguins do? The chirp or the tweet or squawk? What the fuck do they do, man? I don't remember it. Sound of Music. That had something to do with they were actually on like a Nazi territory or something, wouldn't they? I'm just gonna put that there because I can't remember a single thing from it. The Parent Trap. They trapped the parents. Like, what the fuck is this? I have no idea what that is. Tarzan. I don't remember it, but I'll put it on. Yeah, because I remember liking it. Well, I'm dying of a asthma attack. Where the fuck did me inhaler go? um, that'll be fine for now. The ant bully. That's actually I highly recommend watching that because it'll teach your kids not to kill insects. Make the world a bit of a better place, I think. So A for ant bully. Would have been S tier, but the game was horrible. I'm gonna look for me inhaler. I'm fucking dying right now. Oh fuck. Alright, I'm back. Why was this? What's going on with the stars there? I don't know why that's censored. It was meant to say hey, but it's not now. Ah, fuck. It's horrible. Like, you know when you got a bit in your, like in your inhaler and it just gets stuck, then you're breathing it in, and it's just like bits of it. Yeah, and see the chat. So I've got like two like windows open at one point and see the list here, which is why my head's massive instead of a square. It's probably like 140p or something. So what's going on here? Tinkerbell. I haven't seen the Tinkerbell film. Inside, that's another one. That's another one that could have been so much better. So many people were hyping it up to be like one of the saddest Disney films of all time. Like they could have made that so much better. I think. I think they should have went through like from birth all the way up until the point where she's an old woman. I think it should have just been that, and they could have just like had the whole like the life lessons of how like certain emotions are disappearing, like certain memories like disappearing, and like so like certain characters like dying inside of a brain. Like they could have had like something as dark as that, but as real as possible when it comes down to situations. She could have had like been through everything. Like if Up managed to have the stuff that they had in there. Imagine the amount of stuff they could have had in inside for the whole hour, 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours of just someone's whose life maybe like got a good upbringing, then maybe lost a loved one or something, then went into a job or something, gets fired, gets like a good job. You know, it's just like something that goes in, like a whole idea that goes into that, which leads on to like someone's like average life. Maybe some good stuff happens, some bad emotional stuff happens, the dog dies or something. It's just something as simple as that they could have had through inside, and then just ended with like everything just being like gone. They could have just had that. Then it would have just left everyone to say, make the fucking most of life. You know what I mean? I think everyone should be thinking about that right now. Instead of getting offended by all this stupid shit, I think people should just be making the most of spending time with the family, spending time with the friends, making sure you're around people who actually give a fuck. I think that's like the biggest thing you can possibly do with your life. Instead of complaining over the internet about the slightest little thing. Just make do with what you have. And I think they should have done that with Inside, but they didn't. And I'm pissed off with that film because of it. It was a good film. It was a good film, but they could have actually done something with it. Right, so what's the next bit? We're a bit of a rant there. What's Daddy Daycare? Is that Ice Cube? Like I don't know who that is. The one's dressed like the Flash. Don't know. Don't know what the film is. Bedtime stories. I remember being in primary school watching that. And wasn't sure what I thought about it because it was sort of like the time where Adam Sandler's career sort of went down to I'm going to be in any film which is going to give us money. That's either a good film or a bad film. I'm just going to get the money. That's basically what it looked like Adam Sandler's mindset was at the time because long gone were the days with Happy Gilmore and Little Nicky and Billy Madison, they had all the classics there. But something fucking happened. I don't know what happened. Grown Ups was like probably the last good film he was in, to be honest with you, but I don't know what happened to him. Click was good. Big Daddy was good. But what the fuck happened? Like, did the directors change? Did he stop writing his own films? Like, what happened? But short Pixel Pixels. I've never seen Pixels, so I kind of put that there. Yeah, I still need to watch it. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I've never seen that either. I know there's a lot of memes going on with it lately. Wizard of Oz. Is that the original one? Or to see something that looks like a fucking something from Suicide Squad or something. But I'll put that on A. It had a interesting story to it. Chat looks a little bit like hard to read, especially with the brightness and the two windows. That's Gremlins? I believe. Yep, that's STR, no doubt. Gremlins 2 though. Gremlins 2 was like STR for me because it went from like Christmas film. Like I hate when films dedicate themselves to like just Christmas. If I had like a proper Gremlins film, then a Christmas special, then Gremlins 2. So this one should have been like Gremlins like 1 and 2, one in the Christmas special. Same with like Harold and Kumar. Like they did a Christmas film as well. It's sort of like one of the little peeves I have with other telly series as well, or games. Look what they did with the Miles Morales Spider-Man. I still want to play it, but they had like I hate. Same with Dead Rising 4. Dead Rising 4 could have been good. You know what I mean? Because of that, it's probably not going to be a Dead Rising 5. But they could have actually done something with that, like the return of Frank West coming in with everything and doing more quests. But they turned it more of like a different game. They're just so pushed out of the way. He has you Dead Rising, who gives you your fucking money, sort of thing. And it's just like I don't know why they add Christmas stuff into what could have been good stuff. Like the Christmas setting for Gremlins was good. Like it was sort of like one of the things that made it stand out was the Christmas side of it with the snow and that. You know, and the singing "It's a Season to Be Jolly" and that. But I don't think any other films did it good. So yeah, Gremlins was actually canny. It had Count Dooku on it as well. Right, well, I've Wreck-It Ralph. I think I want the pictures to say that. I'm not too sure. I had it on DVD. I liked it, but that was like another one which I was not satisfied with. I haven't seen the second one though, because like yeah, you got Sonic the Hedgehog there, but they could have had more. They could have had Mario's and I know there's a licensing and all sorts of shit there, but they could have had so much more arcade games popping in and out to the point where it's just a massive jumbled up like game compilation. They could have done something like that, but they didn't. Instead, we've got what we got. It's still low. It's still decent. Actually, did I see the? No, I don't think I actually did see the second one, but I feel like I did. I think it was like the first one before like the arcade stuff turning off, wasn't it? No fucking clue. Shark Tale. That was actually a laugh. I liked Shark Tale. Will Smith's a fish. That's all I've gathered from that. What do we have? We've got Lady and the Tramp. SDM. What the fuck happened there? I knocked that off. No, it's on. Yeah, S tier because it was like. So when I think of Disney films, it's like that's one of the films I think about. They have a lot of dog films, a lot of dogs. Haven't seen Kangaroo Jack, E.T. straight up fucking S tier there. Gotta have that because yeah, it was just a massive childhood film. Just digging into the collection of videotapes and then all of a sudden finding that like every like 2-3 years or something, whatever the fuck it was. I thought that was interesting. But yeah, if you haven't seen ET, watch it. Bit questionable with his finger though. Megamind S tier, but I still don't remember what the fuck happened in it. I remember really liking it, and that's what I'm basing it on. Because it was like a whole different like I think I got mixed in with like two different films about the plot. I know it had something to do with superheroes and supervillains and then all sorts of shit going on. Into the Woods, never seen it. Haven't seen Paul Blart Mall Cop. That's another Christmas film. Like I refuse to watch Christmas films through like the year, apart from Christmas. And as soon as I put that on, I realized it was Christmas. And I thought, fuck this. And then I turned it off. So I never got the meme. Mary Poppins, that's the one who drugs the kids, isn't it? So yeah, we don't have that around here. What the fuck is this? Dr. Zeus. I haven't seen that. Wait, that's Aliens in the Attic. So what the fuck was the other one then? Hold on. Where is it? Yeah, what the fuck's that? What's this? Is that not Aliens in the Attic as well? Wait, the fuck is that? Oh, it's got a big robot on it. When the fuck was the robot on it? Aliens in the Attic? Alvin the Chipmunks or something? No fucking clue. Put that there. Put that with it. I don't know what it is. Big Hero 6. I went in the pictures to see that. That's an S tier. Wish I watched it more. But like, you don't see many people talking too much about it. Was there a second one? Kinda needs a second film, I think, if it hasn't already. Been a bit of a while. Space Jam. Yeah, I don't know why they toned everything down a little bit with the second one. Should have just kept it the way it was, so just different characters, different designs. I've just knocked something out of my PC there. I think I've just brought the headphones. But yeah, Space Jam, I'm gonna put it up B for basketball because I can't remember it. Like, there's so many I don't remember. Romeo and Julia, I'll put that in A. A tier. I like the idea of it, but I couldn't tell you anything about it. Besides, it's a war between Red Bloods and Crips of gnomes, basically. What is this? That's Tangle. Never seen that. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Fucking creepy, man. Yeah, it might have been, like, story-wise, it might have been creative and that, oh, look, there's some bloke at the Chocolate Factory and that, but really, it's just like, I hate the idea of being stuck in that tube. You know, when what the fuck was he called? The one who goes into the river and then gets stuck in that little pipe that, I cringe at that every fucking time. I hate stuff like that, like being in the tight spaces. So it's like, I've seen a video recently of someone going through this mad, like, cave, and it's like that fucking thin. It's so fucking thin. And he's just sitting there, just climbing through it, as if it's fucking nothing. But yeah, that was a bit mad. We have Cars. I've never seen Cars. I've tried to. I remember it being on when I was a kid. I just wasn't interested. I don't know what it was. I thought it was like sort of like a time where like it was hard to find a good film. Like after watching Toy Story and Monsters Inc., you know, the classics. But then you had Cars, and I was just like, more characters, which I might or may not like. He had the light, yeah, on his wheels as well. I don't know why that pisses us off as a kid, but I think it's good now. Halls, I've never seen that. Enchanted, nah. That's a fucking Snow White film, in it. I see an apple. Does it not have like a bunch of things? It looks like that. Is that not the film Disaster Movie was taking the piss out of with a princess? That's Cinderella. Yeah, you had the prince, and she was like chewing on glass or something. I know. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. You know, Kung Fu Panda. I would say that's an S tier, definitely. There's a lot of S tiers on here, like films. But Kung Fu Panda was one of those which I'd been wanting to watch for ages, and I just haven't been around to playing it. I mean, watching it. I did play the game as well, but like The film itself, I'd watched like pretty much at once. Like I spent like 3 days watching different ones. I did the same thing with Harry Potter as well, just to see what the hype was about. Kung Fu Panda lived up to the hype because it's like I like the way everything all was. Is it the best film? No, but it's still though. It's Jack Black in it. Can't complain. And yeah, it's Harry Potter is overrated. Like don't remember too much from that. I remember three was Goblet of Fire. I think I liked that one, and I like Deathly Hallows Part Two. But really, I probably need to watch them again. But it's fucking overrated, man. They're decent, well put together, all fantasies and stuff like that. But like, it gets to the point where you can't remember a single thing from the whole fucking film series. It's like something's a little bit wrong there. And there was about 8 films or something I'd watched as well. A whole week watching them. Um, Barnyard. I haven't seen that film. I remember there was a series on it at one point. There's a is that Babe or Charlotte's Web? I'm gonna put that on B for Babe because I don't remember it. I remember he had like a big fucking adventure. Then he was a pig talking to a fucking spider. So figure that one out. Beethoven. What happened in Beethoven? I know he's a massive dog, but I keep thinking of Turner and Hooch. I keep thinking he's fighting crime. But what was Beethoven? I've watched it. I know is it Saint Bernard, but I don't remember it. Scooby Doo. Don't know which one that is, but we'll put that there. Put that in Scooby Doo. B movie. I haven't seen all of B movie, but it's another one of those films. You know, and you got Princess fucks a frog, and then you got woman fucks a bee. Like I don't know what the whole idea of it was of a woman falling in love with a bee, but yeah, good on him. I mean, he knows what he's doing. Just try not to sting her. That's all. Otherwise, he's fucked. But yeah, for meme's sake, put on fucking S tier because he did the impossible. We have a clap for Barry B. What the fuck was he called? I can't fucking remember. Madagascar, S tier. Barry Allen. Yeah, Madagascar was good. I haven't seen the third one. Was there a fourth? I know they did the Escape to Africa one, which felt boring a little bit. Didn't feel like too much was going on with that. I think they were just stuck in a desert. Like, first one was definitely really good. Quite eventful. Well, I remember watching that. That's the one with Miley Cyrus and John Travolta, I believe. The like spies or something. I really don't fucking know. I haven't seen Turbo. Home Alone, S tier. Definitely an S tier. Probably one of the best Christmas films on top of that. I'm gonna put that there. Somehow he's got the knowledge of how to survive by himself. Like, it's almost as if he like planned it all out just to see if he's actually up to the final test. So like I don't know if it was too much fucking Minecraft or something, but he was able to set a load of traps up. So good on Kevin. What's next? Mulan. I haven't seen Mulan. Couldn't tell you a single thing about it. I know it was that another one where Charlie cut her hair off to be counted as a man, and then like some bloke fell in love with her, made him question himself a little bit. I think that was a film. We have the Grinch. That was oh yeah, I would say it's a good Christmas film. She pretended to be a man to join the Chinese army. Yeah, that's it. How you doing, Crispy Badgers? Of it's just like a new kind of dream setup I'm doing at the moment. I won't be a giant head every time, but Wally definitely up there at the top. Fucking cat hairs all over the place. We got yeah, we got quite a bit there. A few of them I haven't seen, which is why all the way to D tier. Farms are pretty good. I don't really talk too much about it like on here, like but like I'll definitely talk more about it at some point. But like yeah, they're definitely canny, definitely canny, getting big. How you doing? Karate Kid. That's a fucking S tier, that man. Gotta have a S tier for Karate Kid. I'm trying to move house at the moment. Like I'm just waiting just to get out of here. I'm stuck in a flat at the moment. Just caught on who you are there. What the fuck is this babysitting? No idea. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. That's the Dick Van Dyke film, in it. Up, C for car. Oh, Taylor's birthday next week. Oh, nice one. What are you thinking of getting her? It's getting big. It is mad. It's honestly, it's mad how quick they get bigger though. Race to Witch Mountain. That's a rock film. I just remember some area on the car. They were in a car at some point. That's all I remember from that film. They have to drive to Witch Mountain or something. Like a fucking Fast and Furious spin off. We'll just put it on there. Much of driving to a fucking Witch Mountain, so. Pinocchio, that freaked the fuck out of me as a kid, you know. Like, of any kind of film Disney put out, that there freaked me the fuck out. I used to think that's where, like, if you were bad, you would, like, get fucking put in a load of, like, smokers and you'd just be put in the wrong crowd. And I just hated it. I think it put us off pool as well at one point. I just felt ill watching it. I don't know what it was. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look at this in full screen. Got her a bike and all that because she's seen Peppa Pig had one and got jealous. Yeah, yeah, Haley's obsessed with Peppa Pig at the moment. It's just hard to see with the because I've got one monitor and it's like I've got the whole split screen. It's usually at this point in the stream as well. I saw like stuttering like mad, especially when like more people come into the stream. And that's another one like I haven't seen it recently. I remember being a kid and feeling sorry for the fucking ants that got crushed by the fucking shoe. I remember a giant shoe that was like terrorizing all the ants. But yeah, just don't kill ants from. They're fucking working. Ratatouille. I haven't seen Ratatouille. I haven't fucking seen it. You know, there was a good few memes on it. Just like Toy Story over here. We're gonna talk about. But Toy Story S tier, as always, S tier. Would always put that there. Actually, we'll put it fucking. It's yeah, we'll put it there next to the fucking Sith Lord Matilda. The fucking. Oh, did you see? Did you see much wrestling lately? Like with the whole takeover with Triple H. Could actually be good, you know. Like, I don't know what the fuck that is. The draw over the dog's face or something. Smurfs. I haven't seen the Smurfs. Was there something to do with Katy Perry? Did I just make that up? um, I've been a bit bored of it recently. They've got like I don't know if you've seen like all the news and that they've got on. It could also be better. Always could be better. But they're thinking of having it. Yeah, yeah, the Sith Lord Matilda. Fucking, I'm sure she's up to something like. I wouldn't be surprised if she turns up in the next Star Wars film, episode 10. That's how she's got the power. She was actually like, survived Order 66 or something. But yeah, it's like, they're getting all like the old wrestlers are coming back into it now because Vince is like left. Katy Perry voices one of the characters in the new films. Didn't she like fucking Smurfette or something? I've seen like Liv Morgan's a women's champion, which I rate, but other than that, I'm not caught up. Yeah, I've been waiting for Liv Morgan to be champion for a while. Like, that's been something that's been needing to happen for a while, but I don't know how long a push is going to be. It could be a situation where like it's just a temporary spotlight, but then gets replaced by new talent coming on. Because loads of people from NXT are coming into it now, especially people that weren't there before, but then Triple H wanted to come back, and since like Triple H is obviously going to sign for it. Tooth Fairy, that was actually a laugh. That I liked that as a kid. I don't know what it's like now though. I don't want to ruin it for myself. I'm pretty sure Katy Perry was Smurfette. Hopefully not another Alexa Bliss push. Bray Wyatt could be coming back. I don't know how they're gonna do that. Like, because when he left, they just didn't know what the fuck to do with Alexa Bliss. It was like she had the whole like Lily carry on, then it just went downhill, didn't it? I think they put in like therapy or something. Meet the Robinsons. That's a good film, man. I need to watch that again. That's another one on the list of stuff I've been meaning to watch. But yeah, if you haven't already, watch Meet the Morrisons. Meet the Robinsons. Nanny McPhee. That's that witch in it? No way I love Bray Wyatt. Him leaving messes the story up so much. Yeah, really fucked her career up, I would say. Like, they could bring back the Fiend, but I feel like it's just gonna be a situation because like they're making him lose. You know what I mean? The whole point of the Fiend was to like not lose. I feel like it was supposed to be like another kind of unkillable sort of person. Is the Lily doll Alexa Bliss had? Oh, I got fucking wrecked. That absolutely destroyed. Then I'm really sure she'll go like into some kind of therapy because she made like a new one at some point because she was going through like a rivalry with like no fucking what am I saying? Charlotte Flair, which I don't know what the fuck happened to that. But yeah, Nanny McPhee, I don't remember a single thing from that. I don't remember robots. I feel like I should remember robots, but I don't remember it. It should be all the way at the top, I know. But because I don't remember it, I'm probably gonna have to do the same list again at some point in the future. But I don't fucking remember robots. I played the game. Played the demo of the game on the old Xbox. Used to have the demo discs. Robots is a class film. I remember liking it at some point, even though I hadn't seen it all the way through. I remember at the time watching it, it was actually really good. But I must have had to go somewhere. I don't remember a single thing from that. No idea what that is. Something to do with different creatures for Halloween. Looks like a Halloween film. Lilo and Stitch, S tier. Like I used to watch that a lot was when I was a kid. All the films and that. What else is here? We're nearly done with this. That's actually how long have I been streaming for? Actually, good question. Streaming a minute, an hour. I'm trying to get used to the whole like just talking non-stop on stream. It's like it's a little bit different. It's on Netflix. I need to get Netflix, but I think I've got Disney Plus still. Maybe it's still on there. Are you talking about robots? I want to say Rayman. Uh, I'm gonna check that out actually. What the fuck is this? Dennis and Menace. Is that the Macaulay Culkin one? Did he not get kidnapped at one point? I'm pretty sure like a load of robbers like take him. Yeah, Robots is on Netflix. I'm gonna have to check that out. It's not getting more expensive now. I think there's something to do with ads or something. put that on D 'cause I can't remember it. No, they were putting like a cheaper service but with ads, but then they're making like the normal one more expensive. Remember that was going around. That Pocahontas. I haven't actually seen that all the way through as well. There's loads of these. Like Haunted Mansion. I remember like that was like the first. Oh, fucking cat hairs all over. There was like Robbers is also on Disney Plus. I've just checked. Oh, nice. I'm gonna have to look at that. It was like the first kind of like horror film I'd seen in my life. I would say. I remember being a kid. You know, everything just seems like worse than what it actually is. Have you seen like yet? No, I haven't. Is it any good? I wasn't sure if it was going to be any good or not. It's like because of Toy Story, like so many Buzz Lightyears at once. The point where who's actually the real one? Or was it just like based off the character inside Toy Story? I don't know how they're gonna work that. But do you know when you got like your cat hair lingering around your nose and you can't fucking get it off? They've got a ragdoll and the hairs are just constantly fucking going now. I think I might be allergic or something. The Chipmunks. Um, yeah, we'll put that in fucking S tier, man. You know, have the fucking soundtrack. It's really good. It's like Star Wars. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that now. I've been playing a lot, like, cause I don't know if I told if you were there when I was telling you about me plans for the stream. I'm gonna be doing like a Star Wars thing on Saturdays. I'm gonna try and stream every day, like maybe even this point on, just to try it out. But I'm basically just gonna be like talking about different characters on Star Wars and just about them. Probably note down a few facts about them or something, and just upload them. Maybe edit it out, put some clips in it for YouTube, that sort of thing. But I've been wanting to do it for a while. Like I've got a Star Wars channel and everything. I just haven't bothered with it. Didn't know where to stop. I think with streams are sort of like where I'm better at talking because I'm just talking to people. I'm much better at talking like if someone was like in a call or like some kind of like Discord call or something. I'll be probably much better on my streams as well. But like I've had to learn how to speak by myself without any kind of without hearing anyone coming back. And I've also had to just learn to speak a bit better in general. So it helps a lot. Stream helps. But it also gets too much at times as well. You're just constantly just talking to yourself. And then you just end up like stuck. Oh, the weather. You need to catch up and have a Star Wars kid so Ayla can have an early mate. Yeah. Give it time. Give it time, man. Is she well into it now? Like, does she understand like the character that she was named after? Like a Star Wars kid, like someone who's like interested in Star Wars. You never know, like Haley or Phoebe could be, but you never know. Who's next? Boxtrots. Is that Box Trolls? Charlotte's Web. Where's it? She can sit and watch it, but doesn't have a clue what's going on. I'll give her time. Give her time. If she's watching it, then you're already halfway there, really, aren't you? I still need to watch like the Clone Wars series, like and I just need to go through a whole time of binging that because I watched Obi-Wan, saw through Obi-Wan last time. Do you reckon there will be a Star Wars 10? That's why I want to like. I want to see like an actual finale where you've got like all the old Sith Lords come back into it against all of like you find out what happened to Mace Windu, like that sort of thing. It would have been good to see more Force Ghosts, but I just feel like the last one was just pushed. So much fucking rushing with the directors, I would suppose. Just felt careless. Charlotte's Web. It's not just fucking Babe though. What's the difference? It's Babe too. Charlotte's Web goes into a city. What the fuck is? What the fuck is Babe? Is that Planet 51? I haven't seen that in fucking years. I think they're done with. movies, the TV shows do too well. There's no need to. There's no need for movies. Yeah, that's true. Like, imagine there's so much they could actually do. I really hope, at some point, Mace Windu comes back. Like, I want to see Samuel L. Jackson come back because he's open to it. Apparently, he's open to it. But imagine seeing like what he did like after the whole Order 66 carried on. If he actually did survive, there's still like an open discussion that like that would be a really mad series. If he becomes like a secret trainer or something for some Jedi or whatever the fuck. Have you seen the leaks for Ahsoka? I haven't seen that yet. I still need to watch Mando. Still need to watch all that. I think is there not like a third series coming out soon? I've been just keeping away from all the leaks though, because like with Obi-Wan, I sort of knew what was going to happen before it all came out. Just because I've seen a few like bits of concept art, and it's like, oh, they haven't been here yet. All this bit must be on the last episode instead. So it's just little things like that, which is quite interesting. Planet 51 though, that's a really good film. Imagine just being stranded in a world full of aliens and aliens. Have you played Mass Effect? Playing Mass Effect, that's like similar to Star Wars. One of the greatest games of all time. I've been playing a lot more lately. I'm on my second playthrough. I've been doing as much as I can do, like within like an hour and a half per episode. But like on the channel itself, you can see where I've like I've scrapped all my streams and everything because they were shit. I'm gonna be open and honest with you, they were fucking terrible. But they were it's so what I had to do to get to this point, which I'm still improving now. The trailer has a lot of Phoenix Squadron from Rebels. It looks really good. I need to watch all of the little series that they have on it. I'm pissed off I haven't seen Clone Wars yet. So I tried watching it. See, I was getting into what the fuck was it? I was getting into Rebels. I was really getting into Rebels. It's just like I need to start from scratch again on all of them. I'm just gonna have a day where I'm just binging the fuck out. They're only like 20 minutes each or something on them. What is that? Is that Hugo or something? I haven't seen that. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I've seen the first one, but I can't remember watching the other ones. But like I did like it. So I'll put that on C for now. Then I'm gonna rewatch half of these because it's needed to be done. Incredibles, S tier. Anything superhero but wise could have been good. Like I've been on so many rants about these films, you know. Been ridiculous. Frozen. I haven't actually sat through Frozen before, you know. I've heard the songs non-stop everywhere. Yeah, there was a Frozen 2. There was a Frozen 2. Chicken Run. I don't know. Was it not rumored to be a Chicken Run 2 at some point? But yeah, I'll put that an A. I think it deserves an A. I like Wallace and Gromit, and I think the makers of that came out of that. Jumanji. That's a cartoon, isn't it? Is it a cartoon? Rebels doesn't get good until season 3, in my opinion. Clone Wars is top tier, and the Mandalorian and Book of Boba that are really good too. Highly recommend. Yeah, I've been wanting to watch all of those because it was like a big question of what was going on with Boba Fett. I've been asking that question for years, so it's like I knew he had survived. Like it was pretty obvious that he would survive, but it's a matter of how and why they didn't mention it. But it's good that they actually did something with it. So Jumanji, I've always liked the idea of it. I remember the cartoon and all sorts of stuff with it. But like, I need to watch it again to put it as an S tier. Always wanted to play it though. Is that the Goonies? So I'll say there. Yeah, Goonies S tier. Fucking definitely. Right, what we got? 101 Dalmatians. That's another one I don't remember watching, but I did watch it. I think I've seen the second one as well. So I'm just gonna put that here for now. Because I think I was like that young. I just remember dogs. That's why I was watching it. Season 1, episode 5 of Clone Wars is about the character the band's named after. Yeah, yeah. It's I just think of the fucking what's it called? Order 66. You can tell me brain's just fried at the moment from talking so much. This is my first stream in like a week. I did like something similar to this, but like with games. I'm tempted to do a Star Wars one at some point. I've been thinking about it. What's here? Open season. I remember really liking that. Did you play the game? The game was actually really good as well. I'm gonna put that on here. I had like a load of mini games. It's probably shit now, like, but back then, Shrek, questionably, fucking S. I'm just gonna put that there. Kind of hate Shrek, man. Fucking itching to death though. Garfield. Why does that look different from the actual film? Could have fucked something up on it, could they? But yeah, I did like Garfield as a kid, so I'm gonna put that there. The second one as well, I remember watching. Miss Doubtfire. How the how the fuck did they not realize? Like, how did they not realize that was like the dad or something? Like, it makes no sense, that film. Completely makes no sense. Hocus Pocus. What the fuck? I've never seen that. Something to do with witches. Hercules. That's another one I haven't seen. Santa Claus. Is that fucking Ross from Friends? Like, what the fuck? I don't know if it is or not. But I haven't seen it. I've never seen half of these films. Neither have I. To be honest with you, I don't know why. Like, people's nostalgia. It's like someone from like who's probably like 10 years old now. Because like, look at there's so many on the day area. You can see there. I haven't seen fucking Bambi. I remember Joe Rogan shot his mom or something. But aside from that, I don't know anything about it. Um, no, I don't know anything about half these films. But yeah, we're gonna try and do a. What happens if I press just like this? Can I make one? And be a goat. Can actually like move this aside, yeah. I realize I'm on full screen there. Fuck. Hold on a minute. It's Tim Allen. He voices Buzz Lightyear. Oh yeah, yeah. He's also in Home Improvement. Didn't he kill someone? Didn't Tim? I'm pretty sure Tim Allen was like arrested for something. Was it not drugs? Or like he was arrested for something? I know that much. You're probably gonna have to look that one up, but he was involved with the law at some point of time in his career. Right? What the fuck? I'll be on a whole day with in cartoons, wanna Cartoon Network programming. Everything covers. They're boy everyone with football. CEO video game templates. Let's see this. I did that one. I did the ultimate game tier list. What's this one though? Greatest games of all time. This is like a smaller one, I think. Oh, maybe not. Fucking hell. Okay. I think this should conclude the stream then, I think. Oh, fucking might as well go with it. Just focusing. Yep, there we go. But yeah, I was appreciate you stopping by the stream though. It's always good seeing like people coming in. A lot of times it's just me just talking absolute wank by myself. But it's good though. It's good for like the daily life as well. It's, you know, when like you having like a job interview or something, then all of a sudden you just start talking a bit more better. But yeah, yeah, I might as well make a start of this one. Do 2 streams with this stuff. It's Bioshock, one of the greatest games of all time. I would say the whole series is great. I'm just gonna put that there. It's like the whole like underwater city carry on. I think I was talking about it. I think on the last one I was talking a little bit about each one. Like for Bioshock though, I'm gonna be starting like a new one. Bioshock is S tier. I played it in a weird order though. I played Infinite first. I think I played the beginning of 1. Then I finished Infinite. Then I went back to finishing 1. Then I finished 2. So many people are saying Bioshock 2. I've noticed everyone is saying Bioshock 2. But I've always said Bioshock 1. Like, people, I don't know why people don't like Infinite as much. I quite liked Infinite. Like, Bioshock 2 was really good. Don't get us wrong. Like, I don't know, I just felt like I was more paying attention to everything with Bioshock 1. Yeah, they're both, honestly, really, really good. I've played so many games on my stream now. That's like one of the ones I've been wanting to do for a while. But it's like, do you know when that you've just finished a game and you don't want to play it again straight away? I didn't like Infinite because it wasn't underwater. Yeah, that's imagine. I've always wanted to do that. Like when I'm, if like one day when I win the lottery or something, fucking cat head. I'm gonna have like fucking. I'm gonna have the whole underwater city going on there. I'm definitely doing it. Probably got copyrighted by the name Rapture, but yeah, I'm doing it. I'll probably buy the rights of everything to do with it. Feature me as a baddie on it in the next one. Castlevania. I haven't actually played too much. Like I finished 1, so if we like going by like games to do with like the series, if I've finished 1 game, I suppose it counts. It's one of those like mixed ones because like there's so many of the games now. Like I would say great. I finished the NES one, and I've been wanting to play. I've been wanting to play the Symphony of the Night one here, but I haven't actually played that one. But the first one's pretty good. Fallout New Vegas S-tier, definitely masterpiece. It was like I remember playing Fallout 3. I'm wondering what the fuck am I doing when I first played it. I didn't know what the fuck. I didn't know how to get out the vault. Didn't know anything. But then skip it like about a year later. I'm still playing it non-stop. Literally doing everything. I've only recently got the Ultimate Collection, so it's got all the DLC for it, which I've never done. I've only just done the one DLC for it. I think I had the Gunrunners one. I think each DLC gives you like an extra 5 levels. So it's like there's that. Half-Life. I haven't finished any of them yet, but I really liked Half-Life 2. Probably the only time I've had a jump scare in a game when I was about 5. I think I was 5 or 6. Just because it looked very real at the time. So yeah, I'm gonna put that in great. I would say like the amazing, the masterpiece areas, the games which I've like finished and I know are like good enough to put on there. And great is like sort of where I've played a lot of it, but I haven't played enough. Street Fighter 2, we're gonna put that in amazing. Because it can get annoying at times, and I'm a big Street Fighter fan. I'm just more of a fan of Dead or Alive and all sorts of stuff. A lot of people like Tekken. A lot of people are big fans of Tekken. But I'm more Dead or Alive, Mortal Kombat kind of thing. And then there's Street Fighter there. Smash Bros. I haven't actually played too much of Smash Bros. I've played more of like the Wii version and like the N64 versions. Like Melee and what the fuck? That was GameCube one. So I don't think I played that one. I think it was just called Smash Bros, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm gonna put that in because games like that are repetitive. I like story based stuff. Like I don't like just constant spam buttons all the time and expect another outcome. I expect to win just by strategically placing a counter attack at the right time. We're just being invested into a game. That's why it's like multiplayer games, especially, aren't going to be on the amazing bit. So TF2, I actually haven't played too much of that. I'm going to put it on good because I did play a multiplayer match a while back. Until Dawn, I haven't actually played that. I've been meaning to play it for ages. I've seen so much on YouTube. I watched the whole playthrough about twice since this came out, but I've never played it. But I suppose you don't really need to play it to like get it. So I would say story wise, it hooks you into it. So, how's you thinking about it later on? Scare the show. Like, I don't have the sense of fear. That's what my issue is with these games. I wish I did because I'd be that like invested into it. But I'm a big fan of like the areas of them. Like, I like Dead Space. Dead Space is one of the greatest games I would say for horror. Resident Evil 4. These sort of things which you need to play. Warframe, never bother with it. Uncharted 4. Well, like I've played through one and I really liked it, so I'm gonna put that on amazing. um, then Tomb Raider started copying off it, didn't it? Yakuza, like a lot of people like Yakuza. I've noticed there's so much talk about Yakuza being really good, but the way I'm seeing it is, it's like it feels like more you're watching like an interactive film. Like people say like I said, people think it's like one of the greatest games. All the stuff that's going around. I like the environment. I like the way it looks, but I'll put it in good, just because it feels like I'm that much just wanting to play the game itself instead of just watching a lot of subtitles, which I've got attention problems, so I kind of like focus on subtitles for too long without having to rewind it and then go over it. Then I'll just zone out all the time when I have subtitles on. Battlefield, I haven't played Battlefield 1, but I've played Battlefield like as in the series. Yeah, I quite liked actually. I was more Call of Duty growing up, but like Battlefield 3, if anything. Battlefield 3 was really good. I did try playing what was the Bad Company 1, and yeah, it was fun. Then the helicopter mission just ruined it. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, it's a piece. Gotta appreciate every kind of game like that, really. I had so many bike games, and there was so many like other ones which didn't quite have the same feel to it. But the skateboarding ones were always my thing, especially the Disney one. Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure. Skating around fucking Andy's room with Buzz Lightyear. One of the happier memories. Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption in general. I haven't finished it yet, but so far it's been amazing. I haven't actually done too much on Red Dead Redemption 2, to be honest with you. I've played a little bit online, I've played a little bit of the story, even though I've had it about a few months after it came out. I'm still playing the first one now. I've just came back into it. So I'll probably record more of that tomorrow. Defense of the Ancients, never played it. It's one of those like online games, like Smite and all them. Just don't bother with them. Never bother with Fire Emblem. Halo Reach. I'm a big fan of Halo. Like I think I did mention it on the last stream that I spent the whole time just playing 1, then 2, then 3, then ODST and Reach. But I never got to finish Reach and ODST. But the rest of them were massive episodes. I almost finished that, but like I think it was ODST that ruined everything because I died and it didn't autosave when it was supposed to. So I had to do like a whole fucking like hours mission. They all got it. I liked Halo 2. Halo 2 was quite fun on the bridge. I need to sit through all the Master Chief Collection. I haven't actually done that yet. Then won the 360. So I haven't seen the whole enhanced Halo 2 yet. Sonic Mania, I would say Sonic games in general I'm a fan of. But I haven't seen Sonic Mania. I think it's probably just like the first 3 games on it or something. I put it on amazing because you got the other ones which are really good, and then you also get the few which just are terrible. Like I tried giving Sonic 06 a chance. I really gave that game so much of a fucking chance, and it fucked us over basically. It was just very hard to play that. I'm gonna record it at some point, and it's gonna be a laugh. I know it's gonna be a laugh. Fucking hell. Time's going very quick, by the way. I don't know what this is. Hat in Time. I like the design of it. Never heard of it though. Batman Arkham City, I've been playing that more recently. I've been playing the Arkham Asylum collection. When you start going back into PC, they want to get like a better PC. Yeah, I would say masterpiece so far. Like I haven't played Origins yet, and I haven't finished Arkham Knight yet, but Arkham City and Asylum, fun games. And I like Batman, so when you go wrong, fuck's Jungle Party, man. He's just they added phone games or something. Half these like you watch the half of them would be phone games again, like the last one. Call of Duty, I like the Modern Warfare games. I really like them, but I didn't finish Black Ops. So it was like two different developers in the Black Ops and the Modern Warfares, wasn't it? I know it was something to do with that. Like everyone else was playing that back in the day, and it's just like I barely played it. I was more interested in like Silent Hill and all them kind of games. But yeah, like Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3 were really good. Crash Team Racing. That's another one like I've been wanting to buy that for a while. And I've played it quite a bit so far, and I like it. I don't know if anyone remembers Crazy Frog Racing at all. Nobody talks about that. But Mass Effect, it was made by Treyarch, who made World at War. That was really good as well. That's another one I didn't finish. I was gonna finish that before Black Ops. Isn't that like the one before Black Ops, World at War? Like I think they toned the violence down a little bit after that, didn't they? They used to have like the limbs blown off and everything. Mass Effect definitely just have that at the top there. One of the greatest games of all fucking time. Like every area is just something new. It does feel like Knights of the Old Republic or something to do with Star Wars, just in a different like reality. Final Fantasy VII. I did have a go at that, actually. I still getting into that. But the series in itself, I would say, is great, but I haven't played enough of it to like fully say it's like the best game like everyone's saying. Watch Dogs games. I actually liked Watch Dogs 2. That was really good. I'm gonna put that in amazing. I don't know about Watch Dogs 1. Like I struggle to get into that. I haven't finished it yet, but I finished Watch Dogs 2. Then I played Legion. I played Legion for a little bit, and like another one. I feel like the Ubisoft toned down violence. Like when you got like 18 rated games, stuff which you can pretty much add anything. Right, there shouldn't be any restrictions on games. I don't think. Right, because you're gonna have violence everywhere in the world. People are saying it's making people more violent, and it's making people do all these mad shit with the time, but people were doing that before games, and I think it's just one of the things that people don't understand. And you get loads of news reporters, especially American ones, you only see. But it's just takes away what they're trying to achieve by censoring everything. Well, there should be like a version of that, but only released to those who have access to it. Uncharted, that's another one that I think I've already just rated Uncharted there. Anything to do with Uncharted, I'll just put amazing. I haven't finished that one yet. Metal Gear Rising, that's such a good game. I haven't finished it yet, but I need to. So that's an exception for the amazing bit. I've just installed that now. Actually, I'm gonna be recording that at some point. Not today, but it'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow's Red Dead Redemption, maybe some Dark Souls or Elden Ring. I'll do some recording of that. Then I'll talk over it on, well, maybe tomorrow. You never fucking know. I'm hoping to do this every day. I want to try and motivate myself, even when I'm ill. That's what the whole like. Just put the game on the background. I don't have to say fucking anything. I'll just be ill and just do that sort of shit. Like, I won't be a giant head in the next one. I know that much. Cause I fucking hate staring at it myself. I'm just there looking at it, just fucking like, am I doing this? I look like a fucking wreck. That's why I never watch myself when I'm streaming. I'll just get along with it. But the reason why I'm doing it is because I've only got the one monitor. I need to check if I'm in the right position. Because if I'm like this, I'll be like nowhere near. And I'm always like talking to me mic. Yeah, I'm always talking directly into the mic like that, like some ASMR shit. And it's just like I need to like be in the right position for it. And I think keeping in frame as well is going to be decent. So I'm usually like in like a smaller bit. So I'll take that sort of thing. I'm just like fucking about with it. Probably just made it bigger there. But the next one, Bloodborne, is a fucking masterpiece. I don't need to finish it yet, but any Souls games I'm a big fan of, so it's always an exception to put anything to do with that there. Really hard though. It's hard to get into, but it's easy when you know what you're doing. That's the way I've always seen it. Elden Ring sort of like made us think of playing Dark Souls for the first time. Like after playing Dark Souls for like fucking hours and days and days and days, you'll know every little dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge with everything. But then you'll just know exactly what to do. Then you play Elden Ring, which basically you dodge, duck, dip, dive, and die, basically. And you kind of do it. So Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain, that was actually really good when I played that. But I never got to play the, because you know they had the port before that. What was it? Ground Zeroes? That's something like that. Anyway. Ah, fuck. And I never got around to playing it. It just felt wrong playing the Phantom Pain before Ground Zeroes. Then on top of that, I haven't played the other ones, so I'll put it in amazing. I know the first one was quite hard. I tried playing that on the PS1, and it was just like fucking, I'm dead. Lego Star Wars, straight fucking S tier, man. What a masterpiece. Uh, we'll put it, we'll put it ahead of Batman because I played through it so many times. So I know exactly every single level. Back me fucking head now. Done it so many times. I was there for a Star Wars fan. Shadow of the Colossus, I've got it, but I haven't played it, and it's pissing me off more and more every time I think of that. How much is left of this? There's quite a bit. Doesn't feel as much as the last one. Feels like it's a bit of a better list actually. It's got more specific games that are worthy of putting on a list. XCOM 2. I like XCOM actually. Because like with XCOM 1, I'm relating it to. Because XCOM 2 was quite hard, I think. I think I made the wrong choices straight away on with that one. I got completely fucking wrecked. With Enemy Within, I think it is. I know one of them was like the Enemy Unknown. I think that was the blue one. I think you had Enemy Within, which allowed you to have customizable like appearances. You can change the color of the units in that. And I like that. But even that was quite hard. I think it was Enemy Unknown, which I played a lot of. And I had a whole team there, and they just got fucking destroyed, and the world got sacrificed to aliens. And I think about that every day. I've tried bringing the save game back. Kept fucking dying. They kept dying at this exact same part. It's all by chance as well. So the fact that these Allens were right there and always landing the hits. Only played the blue. I'm pretty sure that was Enemy Unknown. And yeah, I would recommend playing that again. It's like Future Tactics. Or if you remember Future Tactics, but it's like that. But like a little bit more in depth. So you got like you name your units and stuff instead of just having like pawns there. But yeah, good game. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Oh yeah, someone found me video from the last tier list last week and said it was a gold mine. So whoever said that, thanks for that. I try. Um, Brotherhood. I'm basing this off Assassin's Creed. Overrated, I would say, but for the time of playing it, it was actually quite good. I never played Brotherhood. I got killed on it once and didn't play again. But I finished one. I tried playing two, and I think I was very tired. I think I was having like an all nighter stream, and I just didn't know where the fuck to go in this little temple bit. So I'm gonna put it in amazing just because I did like it. But I'm gonna have to play through them all again on stream. Four was good. That's one of the ones I want to get. I was wanting to get because my cousin was saying he was saying it wasn't like Assassin's Creed, but he wasn't too keen on it. But then I was still wanting to play it for a while because it was that hyped up. and I've got different opinions on games. I like Right to Hell Retribution, for fuck's sake. Nobody likes that game. It's actually a really good game as well. No one gives it any credit. Best game ever. 10 out of 10. Yeah. But then Grand Theft Auto 4, I've been playing that recently as well. I've got like a load of recording ready for that, ready to be uploaded. Might do some I might upload about 10 videos to the channel, just so I've got some content there. They're not gonna get any views. They're mostly just for this stream. It's something I can talk over because when I'm doing stuff like this, I don't have to concentrate. And I feel like that's why everything's getting improved. What is that better G? Oh, what does that say? 4's good, better than GTA 5. I haven't finished it yet. What the fuck? I haven't finished GTA 4 yet. I've got the other ones as well. Like that one seems quite good. What I played of it. Oh, where did I get up to? I just got up to the. I've been playing San Andreas as well. I got up to the you know when you get dumped in like an unknown area and you gotta do a crime spree with Catalina. I'm on that bit with San Andreas, but with GTA 4, I've just been kidnapped by a crime boss. Basically, where I'm up to now. There's still quite a bit of games here. Metal Gear Solid 3. I haven't actually played that properly. I had a try of it, but like I haven't played enough of it. It was good so far. Assassin's Creed, never played. Not that one. Smite, I had an online game of it a while ago. And yeah, it was decent. I would say it's decent. I'm not a big fan of like online games in general though. Doom, I haven't played that one, but if we're judging by the whole series, I'm a big fan. I play it quite a lot when I have the time to. Doom 64 is fun. I'll try doing a series of that at some point. Doom 64. I don't know if it has anything to do with the originals. I haven't finished them yet. Won't further down than I should. Borderlands 2. I'll put that in S tier. But then, on the other hand, I haven't finished that. I haven't finished Borderlands 2. I finished Borderlands 1. I got frustrated with a few things on that, so I'm going to put that in amazing for now, till I finish it. But there's a lot I need to do on games. Right, which one's this? Final Fantasy 15. I haven't played that one. I think that's the online one. Watch Dogs 2. I like that. I really like that. I'm going to put that up yet. Walking around San Francisco map. All the cars feel weird though. Like if you were to jump a ramp, feels like you got a load of weight just dropping at once, with no physics bouncing. That's what it feels like with Watch Dogs 2. But aside from that, it's actually quite fun. Ugh, fucking allergies, man. Dark Souls 3, fucking S tier, masterpiece. Same with Dark Souls 2. People hate Dark Souls 1 actually. Dark Souls 1 even for that. Dark Souls 3 was easier, I would say. But I'm a much more bigger fan of the first one, the original one. I feel like Dark Souls 3 exists because they wanted people to play it more, so they had to like tone down the difficulty. People say 2's easy. I think 2 is the hardest one. 2's definitely the hardest one. Especially if you don't have the Covenant of Champions. And then everyone's just disappearing when you're grinding. The point where you're just left with a fucking empty game, trying to figure out where the fuck am I going to level up. I've got this cunt on the next room trying to kill us. And every other bit of XP I could have had ended up jumping down the gap which I fell down. Then they disappear over time. So yeah, good game. You gotta like map out every single fucking movement. Shadow of War. I haven't played Shadow of War, but I've played Shadow of Mordor. So I would put that in great. It's like Assassin's Creed. It's basically Assassin's Creed, but Lord of the Rings. So it's basically just copying off it. Need for Speed. As a series, I would say very good. I don't like the drifting on it. I need to get used to the drift, but it's one of those things I need to learn a little bit about. Super Mario Odyssey, I've never played Super Mario Odyssey, but I like the series. I would say very good. Um, Devil May Cry. I like Devil May Cry. I haven't played 5 yet. So like some of these, which are like where's the other one? Uncharted 4. If there's like one like this which I haven't played, but there's one there, I'm gonna put this down to haven't played. Or Uncharted 4, I haven't played that. Soul Calibur. I like Soul Calibur quite a lot actually. Completely forgot about it. I really liked it. When I was I went through 4 and 5 within like 2 days. I got pissed off something to do with 4. But yeah, really good. Good fighting game. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I've only played a little bit of that one, and I like the direction. I like exploring with stuff, having stuff to do. I don't like the kind of games where you just gotta like be told where to go, and that's like the only direction you can go in. So you have to go to the next room, pick this up, then mission complete sort of thing. I hate that. Done enough of that through my games. That's why I don't like I like Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 is really, really fucking good. But they changed it. They really changed it. I'm not spoiling anything. But the way the game plays, it's different. Mass Effect 1 feels like you have more freedom instead of a mission complete screen after you've done like a quest. There's still an RPG style of it, but it just feels like more of a cover shooter than an actual Mass Effect game. Same with 3. 3 just gets this. Mass Effect 1's probably the best one. But Mass Effect 2 visually is really good. And the story's really good as well. So play that. Actually, just stop watching the stream and play Mass Effect. Seriously. You'll do everything a favour. Need to play it through at least once. Same with Dragon Age. Dragon Age is really good. I just haven't finished it. Mortal Kombat, I would say very good. But I don't like how quick the story is now. Story goes on for like an hour. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I haven't played that one. That's like the new one on it. I'm just not interested. Doom 1, I'll put that in. Amazing. Doom's really good. Office games wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for Doom now. Or Wolfenstein. Didn't Wolfenstein come first before Doom? And Doom decided to just make it more violent with Allens and that. One of the two. One of the two came first. See how close I am to the mic though. Like the screen, I've got to remain in frame, which is why I'm a massive head right now to like learn to keep me framing. But Half-Life 2, we'll put that in. Amazing. But I haven't played too much of Half-Life 1 actually. We've only played the beginning of it. Do you know when there's like a big leak thing? Or was like some kind of malfunction, what they were trying to do. Never played League of Legends. Never played. I've only played one match of Overwatch. Or played an hour of Overwatch. I would say it's decent. I need to play more of it. What does it say? Yeah, big head. I'm like a Crush Bandicoot villain. You know, like Rafa Cortex when you go like Biff from Back to the Future making an appearance. Insane Trilogy is really good. I don't know how good they are. It is compared to the originals. Feels a bit clunky, but I like it. The turtles can fuck off though. I hate the turtles. The mission there, the bridge. Everyone knows what I'm talking about if you played it. Fuck that mission. Both of them. Both the missions. Fuck them. I hate it. Spent so long raging me tits off because of that. And I did it though. I did it. Eventually. It's so easy as well, you know. Like when you know what you're doing. Easy mission. Like even when do you know when you got like the glitch when you walk over the side of the bridge? I couldn't even do that, you know. I tried it and I just couldn't do it. So actually, to be honest, like what do you think of these kind of streams? Do you think the better way for the channel when actually just start talking and being myself a little bit more? and having an opinion about things instead of just like being a zombie? Or do you prefer like the gameplay where I'm like I'm half like in and out of consciousness and I'm not like paying attention to what I'm saying at all? But me personally, I like these ones. I feel a lot more comfortable doing these ones because there's a lot more content. Yes, you finished CB. Which one's this? Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2. This is fun. Yeah, like I was wondering what people would like think of this because it's like a whole different like direction for the channel in it. Instead of just playing games, you can actually talk about a bunch of them at once and then have a bunch of content with it. And over time just grow as a channel. Maybe I can actually do this as a living. I might find other similar channels and join a group. You never know. You never know down the line. Hopefully it's somewhere decent. What's this? Vibe. Do you still cringe a little bit or is it growing on you now? It'd be good to do this as like imagine like a group tier list at some point. Like getting like fucking cat hairs flying around the place. Like getting like a bunch of like different opinions and stuff, having like a big debate on like what's like the top game and why. I like that kind of shit. Um God of War. I've only played one. God of War 1. Fucking, don't know what I think of it. I prefer Dante's Inferno. That's a rip-off. I've played so many games that I've ripped off God of War over time. Disagree with 90% of your list, yeah, I can imagine. But what I've seen of it, I would say is good. That's what I'd say, because it didn't save. It didn't save in the first game, and I got pissed off. But other games like it, and I've seen so much to do with God of War now that I kind of like it. Yeah, you're just punching your monitor, like kicking your telly. I think it was all to do with the Yakuza situation, wasn't it? You hit the opinion I had on the Yakuza situation. That was just one big fucking story, with no gameplay. That one. I still need to play it though. I still need to go through the whole thing. Dragon Ball Z Fighters Fighter Z. Like this one specifically is different. It's like it's a whole different game because the other one's like 3D. Whereas this one's like more like an animated kind of thing. Should I say good? I'd say good because I haven't played enough of it. But what I've seen of it is decent, and I paid quite a bit for all the DLC for it as well. So I like that. Play Yakuza Zero. I did play quite a bit of that, but then I think it got to the point where I was reading the subtitles as it was going on that I lost focus. I got very tired of reading so much. Probably need like a Google Translate or something. Far Cry 3, definitely a masterpiece. Like, there's so many Far Cry games. I've tried playing the first one so many times. I've actually got further than I did in it the first time. Hold on. Mr. Strange, how you doing? Hope you're well too. How you doing? Trying something different for the channel here. A lot of people are going to disagree with the choices I've made. But like, I like games. So, FIFA 20, is that judging by like FIFA now or the direction FIFA is now? That's the question, because FIFA 07, the games I used to play as a kid, I used to play that a lot. But FIFA now is completely fucking different. Like, I'm not sure how I feel about it. You're right, dude, just taking each day as it comes, you know? Yeah, I agree with you on that one. It's. Owen just hates this list now. Or if I just keep. Piss you off even more if I just keep changing the. If I keep putting Warframe and Horrible in, just do this the rest of the stream. Do as much as I can so you can stop watching. Losing me fucking voice, yeah, I haven't talked this much in a while. But like FIFA now, I would say, because like even the Ultimate Team's a bit fucked. Because it used to be a fair thing now, it's like your bronze team fighting like a lot of blue cards. So decent, I'll just put that to be honest. I haven't bothered with FIFA 22. FIFA 22 and FIFA 21 is where I stopped playing. I stopped playing after 20, and I don't know if it's any better. And the new one's coming out. Apparently, EA is not going to be doing them anymore. So I'm interested in seeing where that goes. So you're telling me two different companies have both fucked up their own football games for different reasons? Because you got eFootball, as said by Messi in the fucking trailer, and then you got the which completely wrecked Pro Evolution. Unless Konami bring back Pro Evolution, which I doubt, but they have to bring it back. I don't know what they were thinking making a free football game. That just went to shit. And the servers went down on the one that was like making them quite a bit. I stopped after 16 and it's not changed since FIFA 17. FIFA 15 for the 360 was like the one of the best FIFAs, I would say. That was like the last good FIFA for me. FIFA 16 for the Xbox One was decent. FIFA 14 I played a lot of. I was really good at FIFA 14 on the 360. But anything on the Xbox One, I've always been shit. Like I know how to play it, but it's just like I prefer the 360 controls and the way it all plays. It's been a whole different fucking thing now. So yeah, Tetris. I'll put that in amazing. I've been playing that with a few mates. But like the one that comes out now is a little bit different from the original. Like you now got like mad colors and like mad different multiplayer options and stuff. I'm good at the score attack bit. I don't like the ones where you can actually transfer blocks into other people's like pile to make it harder for them. I hate that. So it just takes up the whole point. But like actual like score attack Tetris, like I'm pretty good at, I would say. Fortnite, no. Horrible. That's all I'll say about that. World of Warcraft, I've never played World of Warcraft. Ever. I remember Mr. T did the adverts for it. Is this was another? I don't know if anybody remembers Mr. T's fucking World of Warcraft adverts. I'm gonna have to put it on at some point in the future. I need to understand all the TOS stuff, the DMCA carry on. You know, like certain things that you can actually use on stream and videos and that, and other things you can do. Like the way Moist Critical does it, how he's able to just look up any YouTube video and then just react to it, and then have his own input on it to make it his own like original content. That's sort of how it works with the fair use carry on. But I'm not sure if that's the way it works in every other country but America. But it might all work, yeah, to be honest with you. I've been wanting to try it out for a while, but like I think watching something, I'm probably just gonna be like stuck in silence, zoned out, sort of like the way I normally am when I'm like watching stuff. I'm just trying to understand it and take it all in. But now it's like when I'm just talking about stuff which I've got experience in, that's where the content will probably be better off. So maybe if I start reacting to my own videos, that's what I'm going to be doing on certain days, is having like a long video on, or like a good playthrough of South Park: The Stick of Truth when I've censored the bad bits that they kind of have on YouTube. I actually don't know if I can put it on YouTube. Might be able to, but it's a bit too much. Like I heard it was 7 seconds at a time was okay between input. But people do more than that though. Like I don't know how they get away with it. It's so fucking weird. Same with music. You have copyright free music, but you still get claimed for it. It's like especially when people put it on like the let's say they've got like a load of free music, then they decide to claim that as like the one like a full on like record company going on it. Then they'll claim you. Huntsman. I'd rather just learn to make my own music. That's what I've been trying to do. I can't play any instruments yet. I can play what the fuck's it called? I can play a recorder. That's about it. Probably buy a recorder at some point for a laugh. Play with me nose. Pokemon Emerald version. I haven't played that one specifically. Which one was that actually? That's second gen. I think that's second gen. But I didn't play that one. But as Pokemon fan, I'll put in a masterpiece. My problem is with Pokemon. It's tricky when it's like the first hour or so. You know, when you're trying to grind, and then you're trying to get your Pokemon up to like the standards of the trainers and everything else. Otherwise, you just get wrecked. And make sure you got enough potions and all the rare candy stuff. It's when you get past that first trainer, you start realizing you have a big sinking thing, and then you realize it's fucking easy. I've always been more Charmander and Squirtle more than Bulbasaur. Water type's always like the second choice though. Make your own background music with just a recorder. Yeah, I'll just do that. Like trap remix recorder, clarinet. Like I was Bulbasaur on the Mystery Dungeon game. I don't know if anybody played that. Like the first Mystery Dungeon game I finished, I was Bulbasaur. Then I turned into Charmander because it determines your character by the choices that you make and your personality. So like what the fuck is it actually? It's like which character are you kind of quiz that they do online on the Googles. Uh, like which incredible are you? Are you Mrs. Incredible because you your left toes longer than the right? Something. I don't know. It's like one of them kind of quizzes. But it's just with Pokemon, and you've only got like the three options anyway. So if like you're more aggressive personality sort of thing, you would pick the one who's got the more aggressive personality, which would be like Charmander or something. It's more like that kind of thing, really. But yeah, it's a fun game that I've got the ones on 3DS as well. So decent, not the same. Got an emulator to run PSP. Best way to play Pokemon. I prefer the PC version. Like when you got like the full screen, you can see all the stuff that you're doing. It just feels like you're there. That kind of thing. Apart from when you can't turn the headphones down and the music's just blaring in your headphones. Aside from that, it's fine. What's this next one? God of War. I haven't played that one. I was gonna buy that. GTA 5, I would put that in amazing as well. Few things I could have done better with that. I don't like the fact that censored a lot of the stuff out, because if you look at the beta test or something, or the alpha for it, they'll show you that there was actually dismemberment on GTA 5. I think they might have been on GTA 4 as well. You can still do it with mods. Like, that's what I don't get about game companies now. They have to be really censored. But modders mod the games anyway to make them look more brutal than they came out. Why not just go all out brutal? You want to have people modding stuff that they want in? Franklin. Like, they could have just, yeah, you could have had Franklin and GTA 4. Flynn, Walter Jr. and GTA 5 mod. I'll be mad that you have like bazookas coming out of his 6. I suppose you can do stuff like that, but they should have like a free. Yeah, they should be able just to have like a free modding service on console, I think. For people who would just want to mod the games. But I think Red Dead Redemption came out a little bit more brutal than GTA 5. I think even if games did do that, people would still mod them. Yeah, they should do. I think modding should be encouraged because it's allowing people to be more creative. Then eventually they could be making videos of like for stuff. I don't think stuff like that should be like taken down or anything for misuse of copyright or whatever the fuck. I don't know how it all works. But you should be able to mod any game. Like if you had like Grab by the Ghoulies skin, there shouldn't be a reason why you kind of just copy and paste the skin from Grab by the Ghoulies, and so you wear Grab by the Ghoulies clothes. So it's similar to like the computer idea, which I keep bringing up. Like something which has like a save game. It probably would have been more useful back in the day when internet wasn't much of a thing as it is now. But like just the idea of having like a save game for like Banjo Kazooie. You have like a Banjo Kazooie skin inside Call of Duty or something because you got a save game. Or you can have like a character model. Just something that's related to the game saves would have been useful. But it would have just been fucked. But then you can just mod it. I think when mods are taken down, a new game is being made. Yeah, probably just using their mods. Because they're literally just fueling ideas for game developers to actually be more creative. Because if you think of it now, like the likes of all the EA games and stuff like that now, just all depend on money. A lot of games now just depend on pay to win, basically. It's pissing us off. I think now with people being more creative than developers, I would say these days, people who are in like higher positions aren't as creative as the people who have time to think about it instead of being stuck on a deadline. So I think people should be given the choice if they know what they're doing, just to fuck about with the game, see what they can do. Then make another game out of that and sell it. If game companies allow people to mod games would charge a few quid for the software, they would make a lot of money. Exactly. Like if even if they paid someone just to mod the game, that would be fucking good enough. We'll have like a modding tournament or something. Who can make the best mod? Just make sure it's not like a load of Waluigi hentai or something. Depends on what kind of audience they're trying to make. And then you got right, Horizon Zero Dawn. I talked about this last stream as well. I'd bought the game because I'd been wanting to play it for ages. Like a sandbox mode. Yeah, sandbox mode should be in like everything. Imagine like a sandbox for Dark Souls or something. That'd be mental. That or Sekiro. So you don't actually have to do the whole game to like see what's on it and little hidden bits of code that they didn't use. Like someone T-pose in the fucking background. But Horizon Zero Dawn, that was the reason why I bought a PS4. Sound American there for fucking sake. Fuck. The reason why I bought a PS4 was because of Horizon Zero Dawn. And then I didn't actually play it. I've got it here still. I've got the PS4 here still. I just haven't put it on. Put the intro on, then I'll go somewhere. Then I tried it again, I'm just gonna be lost. But it looks really good. I hope it's as good as I thought it was. Um so yeah, I haven't played that. Yakuza. I'll put that in decent. I'll put Yakuza in yes, mate. Fuck you. um I'll do a job. Competitions for modders when a try gets trial job. Yeah. Or just like if I can get a job just there, sitting like, just spewing out ideas out of a fucking hat to a if I can get like an idea, just talking about it. Don't have to do fucking anything. I can just call them up. Yeah, Tony. Yeah, the goblins and Shrek. And start just talking about that kind of shit. And it's just like I don't even know is the goblins in Shrek, but it's just like yeah, just put Shrek and FIFA. Yeah, if you... but, yeah, it would be a good idea if you can just like if you've got like a free access to like a phone line to like just give them some ideas and get credit for it. I there's literally so many things you can do with everything. Pissing you off now. Same with films as well. You know, do like with films, you can just have like just call them up and give them like an idea, and just have your name mentioned in the credits, inspired by whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. ColdSpider, or you just like remain by like an anonymous sort of name. Actually, not taking this list. I'm just making you have a bitch fit. You're having a BF right now. Need an adult. Like Iron Justice, I've already played that a little bit. So I'd say it's in the same area as Soul Calibur. So I'd put that there because it was good. I liked it, but like a lot of fighting games now have the need to just do like the only one platform. You know, Dead or Alive and Tekken. You know, you sort of go left and right. I think some more games should be doing that because like a lot of them are just doing this one like 2D fucking style. You can only go like back and forth instead of like left and right. So I think they should bring back like the old Mortal Kombat formula because you gotta admit the environmental fatalities were like one of the greatest things in the old Mortal Kombat. You can have like so much stuff on there. Rick, how's it going? Hydrate. It gives. Oh, where's the bottle of water? Yeah, I just went through a whole fucking like Lucasade before. Like, how you doing, Drake? How's the spire going? Where the fuck is me water actually? Found like honestly, Diet Coke's fucking horrible, right? But I've been given it. I don't fucking want it. Shit. Diet Coke's fucking nasty. But I am open for sponsors, Coke. There's background so you don't do. Yeah. Bear Grylls. Drink your piss. Be that guy that's Star Stories on it? No, it wasn't Star Stories. Oh, what the fuck was it? It was something. But yeah, I quite liked the old Mortal Kombat's. The Armageddon one could have been much better though. There were a few more people here as well. How you all doing? Like, Armageddon had about 60 characters on it on the PS2 and the Wii and that. But the game itself was a bit shit. But if they had like Deadly Alliance or I like Deception. Deception's really good. Yeah, they had like the RPG style story on it and everything. Like you start off as like a Shaolin monk sort of thing, learn how to fight. I really like that. But imagine if all them characters are on there, or even on the new ones. If they had all them 60 odd characters on the new ones, or even as DLC, that would be like the best fighting game. But they just scrapped the fucking lot. You only get a fucking handful of what you used to get. But anyway, Lego Indiana Jones. That's two there though. I haven't played two, but the first one, I would say it's a masterpiece. I had a lot of fun with the first one. I've got the second one though, but like I know they got rid of the fucking the college that they had. I wasn't too keen on. Lego Star Wars 1. This is like the original one. This fucking cat hairs all over. But yeah, we'll put that there. Like it was a good game. It's went a long way since then though. Like I preferred it when it was just silent. Now they got like voice actors doing it. Just doesn't feel right. Still doesn't feel right now. Now they got them like I like the new one. I like the new Lego Star Wars, but it doesn't feel the same. It's all like a very confusing situation because like, you know it's a better game. You know it's a better game, but it's not because of like they changed the whole formula with it. Like Lego Star Wars 3 could have been a better one. Like the Clone Wars carry on. Even then, I wasn't a big fan of that. I was not a big fan of that at all. So what's this? Have you finished it? What out of 10? I haven't finished it yet. I know there was like a tower defense bit which I really hated, and that was I probably ended up passing it the first time. I didn't like the PSP version. I'm pretty sure there's something wrong with it as a kid because a lot of like the slightest little things that are actually easy. I struggled with like mad. Like the PSP version of Lego Star Wars 3 couldn't do the R2D2 bit. So it's like any kind of thing like that as a kid I just couldn't do. Now I'll probably do it with my eyes closed. But it's the same with any platforming bits or just certain levels in games I just couldn't do as a kid. Oh, fuck. Mario Kart. I haven't played Mario Kart 8, but I'm a big fan of Mario Kart in itself, so I'll put that in amazing. Just because I couldn't just sit there and play it all day. No, Joel's really fucking irritating us. Oh. Just on making fucking noises. But Mario Galaxy, I got really pissed off because I couldn't actually buy that at the time. Just have some me time like I could. Yeah, exactly. With cameras fucking boiling, yeah, you know. I'm just waiting for it to get a little bit more cold. With what was that going on about now? Oh yeah, the Mario Galaxy. I used to think it was gonna be really expensive to buy, and it was. It was expensive everywhere. But a charity shop just sold this bloke about like 5 or 6 Mario games for £3, and that was there, and I was working there at the time, and I was just really, I was fucking raging, man. I was looking all over for games like that, just for someone to fucking pay for £3. So I don't think they looked at the value of them. I think they just want to get rid of them, stop people from going in and looking for games. Like, yeah, I got really pissed off with that. Minecraft. It's like I was never a Minecraft kid. Never learned how to build portals or anything like that. Spent a lot more time on creative, fucking about. But I'll put it on very good just for how creative it is, and it's went a long way since. I've always been a Sonic fan more than Mario. Just because I played a lot more of the games growing up, watched all the telly programs. I still watch the Mario cartoons and everything. But so many Sonic cartoons I used to watch, like Sonic X, Sonic Underground, even the old Sonic the Hedgehog series. But what they used to do is promote the games. Tails, how's it going? Good sir. This is who I am. Damn, not you. Like we used to just make cartoons of games that they wanted to release. So you had a like Super Mario World had a cartoon, and that was really fun. Like I just miss watching all those sorts of stuff because you used to have the channel called Pop. So I would watch the old Sonic the Hedgehog and Mario ones. Then there would be Jetix, which had Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. Anyone remembers that? You're an OG. But that was actually one of the greatest programs of all time. But then on top of that, you had Sonic X after that, or before one of the two. Then the Jackie Chan cartoon, Jake Mountain Dragon, all that sort of stuff was all piled onto that. And you had Goosebumps. Goosebumps is really good as well. I used to think they were really good. I used to think it was like what all like the older kids watched, where they fucking didn't. You have the follow which command. What is that? What's a follow which command? I haven't set too many commands on here yet. What does it do? I haven't even sorted the points out yet. I've been streaming for a year and a half now, and I've not even sorted the points out yet. Monster Hunter, I've only played the beginning of Monster Hunter World actually. I would say it was good so far, but like I need to play it more. I played the first one recently as well. That was quite good. So so you should get this bot name Stream Elements, and I've got the Stream Elements one. What shows when a user followed, or just on my one it just comes up like as a notification when someone follows. Not sure how it all works. So does it just show you like a big list of names who just recently followed or something? There's so much I need to add to it. Like I would say how I. Oh, it shows you how long someone's been followed for. I'm probably gonna try and set that up there. It makes things better. I've been trying to find ways to improve the stream after for a long time now. Well, yeah, that could be a thing I could do. I haven't even bothered much with the bots. Like, I've been very lazy with it, actually. I should probably put like a load of effort in, but I never do. I'm a lazy cunt. But once I actually put a lot of effort in, like even like this now, like I feel like even though it's not playing any games or anything, I feel like I'm putting a lot more effort into these ones than I am with the games because I'm actually just being me instead of just like switching off and on. So it's like if I can do stuff like this and maybe I can like start making an effort with making this one look a little bit better. Maybe have a little like frame or something going around or even a better green screen. I might buy the green screen. Have something on the background, some background music. You know, it could be fucking anything. Like, I'm just a bit worried about having background music in case I get copyright claimed, even though there's a lot of free music out there. They still fuck you over, man. Well, I've got to be careful. You see, I've seen a lot of load of streaming friends who done it for a while. Big head frame, yeah, it's like big head mode from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, like Disney Extreme Skate Adventure. Then we're having like a load of cheat codes. I'm literally a cheat code. Fuck you. You'll record a background music. Yeah, me record a background music. I could have that. If you want, I could get you a non-copyright playlist. Yeah, that'll be good. I'll check it out. You can do that. It's like it's always like worrying though, because like you see loads of people doing like different styles of like non-copyright music. I've been wanting to use the ones from YouTube. I've heard the ones from YouTube are a bit cunts, which can only like be played in YouTube or something. I don't know how it all works. I've just been dead cautious over because like I put so much effort into this. Might not seem like it, but I've actually put so much effort into this fucking channel. Bit mad. I don't think I've actually done this any kind of job wise, to be honest with you. Which says a lot. Do the power from SpongeBob eye. It's just like you can just see like one eye. That's actually mine. I'm the mouth as well. Counter Strike. I've played CS:GO a good few times now. I like it. I'll put it in good. Backyard ads. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that now. It's like I think it's putting like random ads on for people. It never used to do that. Now it's just like I used like when I started off, I used to be a bit of a cunt and put like 3 minute ads on and stuff. But now I don't do that. I like literally just let the stream go on as it is. Because like when the 3 minutes went, I used to just sit there like, the fuck am I doing? People can just join now and just like see like a big ad going on. So yeah, I just don't bother with it. When you have affiliate stream has 4 stats, it never used to do that though, did it? Like I could be wrong and not paid attention to it, but like I'm pretty sure that was just more of like a recent few months ago that started doing that. With what's the next one actually? Was there a message I missed? Always try and make sure like yeah, just this. Try my best to get as many messages answered possible. So Pac-Man's good. I like Pac-Man. They did the same like terrorist effect thing for it in the where they like enhanced it and made it a little bit more bright, more features. Never played Persona. I played Persona 4 Arena. I don't think that counts on the other Persona games. I think it's more of like a JRPG than anything else. Pokemon Sword. Never played Pokemon Sword. But I've got Pokemon in STR already, so I can't really put more into it. Pong, a lot of stuff, a lot of great things have been achieved after creation of Pong. I'm having a fucking asthma attack right now. Yeah, I keep getting ads every few minutes. I don't remember it being like that with ads. Yeah, it's a bit mad. Like, I'll probably need to look in the settings about that. Sorry about that. And the good shit. Imagine, like, it just turns into a fucking vape cloud. The settings to change when ads happen in your streams in the creator dashboard. Cover the SpongeBob up for Bikini Bottom cover on your recorder. Yeah, just do a reverse. Just do what I did with the Shadow the Hedgehog video and just made all the music reversed. What's this next one? Portal 2. I've still not finished that, you know. And I've been meaning to play it for so long now, and I've not finished it at all. But what I played of it, very good. Yes, it's in the same category as Minecraft, but you know, over time could be better. I played more Portal 1, actually. Oh, I haven't finished it yet. I'll put that there for now, because I haven't played Portal 2. Probably gonna piss a lot of people off there. S. I've been wanting to play it for so long though, so I think by the time I finish it, it'll probably be an S. I've just been avoiding it. Jackbox is fun when you've got people to play it with, and a little bit depressing when you're by yourself. Using two phones. Hate that list. No, it's gonna make your face plant. We need to play Jackbox at some point. It needs to happen. But I don't know if I'll get away with it on stream. It'll probably be like a YouTube video, but like ultra censored. Yeah, but very good. Resident Evil 2, like I like it, but I need to get into it. It's probably because I haven't finished the first one. Like I like 4. 4's my favorite one, but I should have played it from the start. You never know. Yakuza might get into the decent area at some point, but right now it's just like it's like a film which couldn't get turned into a film. That's basically what it is. But I'll put Resident Evil 2 in very good for now. But Resident Evil 4 gets an S tier for me. Masterpiece. This is the S tier for now. Let's see. Why is GTA 4 and S tier? I suppose it's fun. I suppose it's quite fun. I might as well put GTA 5 in there as well then, if that's the case. Right, what's this next one? Sekiro. Fucking straight up S tier. It's a good game. Like you need to play it. Like it is a little bit challenging. I'm not gonna lie, it's quite challenging. But like it's something that everyone needs to at least experience at one point. O2 is meant what the fuck? I haven't finished it. Like I think I have to find a key or something. Classic story of every horror game I haven't finished. Super Metroid, I haven't played Super Metroid yet. Mario Bros 2, I haven't finished either, but I've done a few levels. I'd say great. Mario Galaxy, haven't played any of them. Terraria, I've only played once, which it's decent, I would say. Like I would put it like a step down from Minecraft, so put it in a good area. Skyrim, S tier, like any kind of game like that, Fallout and all that kind of shit. Always gotta appreciate them. The Last of Us, even though I haven't finished it, I would say S tier. Actually, I'll put amazing, but it would probably soon to be S tier sort of game. Right, what's that? Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I haven't finished that yet. I haven't finished that. Ocarina of Time. I think I did a little bit of it. I'm gonna put that in great. Because I've done the beginning bit. Uncharted 2, I haven't finished that one yet. Walking Dead game. I quite like that. I really pissed us off when I played that though. Because it was like a situation of the game just glitched. And because the game glitched in one specific area, and I tried restarting the whole area again. The whole game just got fucked. Every choice I made, it was the prison. Was it prison or the school? It was a school. That's what I had to do, and it just fucked the game up. I haven't played it since. But what I played of it was actually really good. till the fuck is over. Hopefully it doesn't happen again when I record it. Witcher 3, I would say that's amazing. An amazing list, 8 tier. Just because I haven't finished it yet. I'm in the process of playing Witcher 2 at the moment. But one day I'll finish The Witcher 3. I just don't know what the whole rules are with like the censors and stuff because like there's a lot of tits in it. And like everything else you got like sort of censor with Twitch. Especially if you know what's gonna happen. Bother with that. Apex Legends, it's like same with like Fortnite area, it's like I'll just left now. What else? I think it's pronounced Celeste. That's the one with the hearts, isn't it? Where you gotta like take a platformer, you gotta keep collecting the hearts. I quite like that. So I'm gonna put that in great. It was fun. I think it got a bit hard at the end though. You knew it was happening. You knew it was happening. Chrono Trigger, I like I've played it quite a bit, I liked it. But I haven't played enough of it, so I'll put it where Final Fantasy is. Did I put Final Fantasy though? I'll put it in grave now. Because it was something I was gonna get stuck into. Dishonored 2, I haven't finished that yet. So I'm gonna put that in amazing because it's really good. And Dishonored 1 is an S tier. That's a masterpiece. These games here are like so fucking good. Play Dishonored, play everything that's on this bit here. The way it casually moves Yakuza down. You know what I'm talking about? Yakuza who? Yakuza 0. Firewatch, what the fuck is that? Verona, actually, I was actually really good at that. Like, I did stream it at one point. I liked it. Probably get better people to stream it with. Yeah, Yakuza who? How about Fukuza you? But I am. Yeah, Verona's really good. I was quite quick with the samurai block. Um, Inside. I haven't played Inside, but it's on Game Pass. I've seen Game Grumps play it, and it was good. I'm gonna put that on very good because it's like even if you're watching it, it's like you know exactly what's happening. Binders of Isaac, never seen it. Apparently, it's really good. Jedi Fallen Order, haven't finished that yet, but so far because like Souls, I would say it's great. I'll put it there. Seems a bit easy though. It's like an easy Dark Souls. From what I played of it, it's quite glitchy. What I'd seen of it as well. Journey, I haven't played that. I like Left 4 Dead. I'm gonna put that in amazing. Left 4 Dead 2's really good, but there's something about Left 4 Dead 1 which is like bringing us back to playing it more than Left 4 Dead 2. I just like the shotgun. Limbo, I haven't played too much of. Don't know what the fuck that is. Outlast. That's a piss take of that though, because I was playing that like a full on like day. I was playing that, fucking about. Then came the next day, and I just couldn't figure out where to go. I didn't record it either. So I was just stuck in a situation. Did I go here? Did I go there? Oh, this looks familiar. Oh no, it isn't. I was like that for like a solid hour. Then I thought, fuck this. I'm not playing it until I play it all again. I don't repeat stuff. So that's where I am now with Outlast. But so far, it's pretty good. I'll put it in great. That'll eventually change to a bit more higher, I would say. Getting over it, that looks hard, but like the speedrun looks really fucking easy. That was Outlast 1. Two was shit. Okay, I like the look of two, like with the whole cult area and what the fuck am yeah. Just stuck there. There we go. I think it's fine now. I'm just dragging this back and forth trying to like read it. I like the whole like cult area of Yakuza. Not Yakuza, fucking not Yakuza. Fuck Yakuza. Yeah, Outlast. Outlast 2. Until I'm getting a bit tired, yeah, like still got a few games to go through. Fuck. Like yeah, oh I wouldn't mind playing through them at some point. Remember Resident Evil 7? Like I remember really wanting to play a Resident Evil 7, but I think all the hype for it, all the suspense of it got thrown out the window once I started looking on YouTube. I started watching on YouTube thinking, "Nah, I'm not gonna be able to afford this." Then it goes on offer. Then it goes for like what, £2 at some point. Then all of a sudden I'm just like, oh well, oh she's gonna come out here now. Oh, where's my hand? Oh, already seen this. But it looked good. It looked good. I just wish they could have done a little bit more with it. They could have just changed the name to a different game. It literally had nothing to do with Resident Evil apart from like another part. Roblox. Uh, I've never played Roblox. I made a character on it, and it was just like I just couldn't be asked to do it. Rocket League. That's actually good. That it's like I like the idea of cars playing football. That was something I used to imagine when I was a kid. When I was playing with like me Hot Wheels cars, I used to make little scenarios. I used to make little wrestling matches and stuff by starting them on the two wheels. That's the way I was as a kid. I was just mad creative fucking bloke. Like I wish I had that creativity now with stuff. Like Gary's mod sort of helping that. But yeah, I like Rocket League. I'll put in great. Just because it's repetitive. Beat Saber, I never played it, but once I get a VR, that'll be one of the things I play. Silent Hill 2 is a fucking masterpiece. Uh, did you just move Yakuza again? Don't know what you're talking about. There's a golf one that just went on Game Pass. There's a golf fucking Rocket League. How the fuck does that work? It's just like Super Monkey Ball. I don't know how that's gonna work. I would imagine it being like Dangerous Golf or something. The same makers of fucking Burnout. Like some of the people had Striker from Crash FM, all that sort of stuff. Sims 4, I had a bit of a phase of playing that. As well as a good few other Sims games. It was fun. I played it on console though, so it's probably not anywhere near as fun as it should have been. But I still made it work. Just felt a little bit slow. Looks fun also, fucking. So I'll put it in amazing, just for how slow it was on the console. Infamous Second Son, I haven't played that one, but I've played the original one, which was really fun. Civilization 6, I've only played one little bit, which was, I paid 20 fucking quid for that, you know, on disc. That was ridiculous, that. I don't know what I was thinking. It was like one of them times, you know, when you got like 100 quid in your wallet, and you're like, oh, I've got enough money for that. Then I just pay fucking 20 quid for it. Civilization, no DLC. Now they're selling it for like 15 quid with the DLC and everything on Steam. This take. But yeah, it's decent what I played of it. Like Civilization. I haven't played that Spider-Man, but I really want to. I haven't played Spore, Wii Sports. That'll go on amazing. Because it gets stupid later on. Like when you're like a high enough level, like there's no way you can keep an undefeated streak. Once your undefeated streak's gone, it's like what the fuck's the point? Especially the sword fighting bit, and then the boxing. Just gets to the point where you're in the ring with Mike Tyson or something. You're not fucking doing it. It's like you throw one punch and they'll just fucking kick you. Literally stamp on your fucking head. That's all they do. Bully, S tier, definitely. Uh, what's the other one there? I Bully was fun though. Like I used to think that's the way it used to be when when you go from primary school to secondary school. I used to think it was Bully. I used to think it would just be like that, where it was all factions. In a way, it kind of was. And you got the goth kids, and you got all the like the smackheads kids, and you got all sorts of stuff like that. And it's just like then you're just in the middle of it all. But it's not as entertaining as Bully. Bully actually had story to it. What was Juice X? Juice X is actually good. I like that, but I haven't played this one. I'm gonna put that in very good. But I like this one. This one goes further up into amazing. Because I've started off so many times, I still need to start off again because I'm recording everything. But that was like a really good game. What I played of it. I remember the boss fight really pissing us off. I think I was losing ammo or something. They just kept clipping us. Factorio, never played it. I think that's like Slitherio, or like something else. Fallout 4. Reason I put this in amazing instead of I've finished it. I haven't finished the DLC yet, but the reason I put it in amazing because they fucked it. Compared to Fallout 3, they kind of fucked it because they took away all the choices for the characters. Whereas for this classic, Fallout 3, that's a masterpiece. Even more so with the DLC. But I would say Fallout 3 is also better than New Vegas. I'm one of those. Just because it was the first one I played and it was probably more nostalgic coming back to it. Just the amount of stuff you can do on the game itself. Oh, fucking hell. Losing my breath, yeah. Fallout 76, I've never bothered with it. Like, there's too much space on it for a start. It's like fucking 100 gigs. Same with Elder Scrolls Online. Can we also fucking install it? I'll install it and play a little bit, realize it's fucking dead, and then not play it. So I'll just put that in decent. What's next? Fucking Far Cry 5. I got the DLC in that for free. When I bought it second hand. I thought it was a bit of a steal. Like, I would put that in amazing for now. Just because I like exploring and stuff. It gives you something to do. Anything which gives you something to do, I would say, are the better games. I don't want to just end the game straight away and move on to the next one. I want to actually do something. It's Far Cry Blood Dragon there. That was actually quite good. I got copyright claimed by the intro song. Can't remember which one it was. But it was something that was like classic 80s rock kind of thing. Think of the Kickboxer soundtrack and you'll pretty much know what I'm talking about. World of Warcraft. I thought I'd just put that away. Counter Strike. I think I put that in the good area. Where'd I put the other one? Because there was loads of them on there. I did play a bit of it. I liked it. Where the fuck did I put the other one? Well, fuck knows. I'll just put it in good for now because yeah, it's in there. I haven't played that one. I played the one which I think might have been Source that came out for the original Xbox. But I like that one. Gary's Mod Est, yeah. And literally just do anything. I wish more games had like a Gary's Mod sort of thing. Because imagine like having Dark Souls, but like having the access to Gary's Mod tools, that sort of thing. That'd be really, really good. So if everything had a little sandboxy thing where you can just add characters and import them from other games and fucking about in certain boss fight areas, that'd be so good. Make your own kind of games with it. Building your own barrels. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking sneeze. Eh. Fuck. My face is going fucking red. Like, Toy Hero 3, that was good. The Royal Richies will come back one day, I think. But yeah, I'll put that in grey for now. Heyday, never seen it. Probably kill me though. Hitman Blood Money. That was one of the ones which I didn't play too much of, but I had good play of it, I would say. So I would say great. I'll put it in great for now, just because I haven't finished the other ones. I liked Absolution. I think that was the only one I finished. That one and Hitman 1 remake. What's next? Hotline Miami. I haven't played it too much. Just Cause 2. I'll put that in amazing. You always do this to me. What are you on about? Oh, Royal Richie's flashbacks. Fuck the fans! They just smash up the guitars. Kingdom Hearts, never played that one. Life is Strange, I like the story of it. They could have done more with it. They could have given you more of an example of what to do. I mean, fucking Vin Petrol and Vin Petrol are fallen. They could have explained more about how things ended up the way they were, like powers and all sorts of stuff. But I'll put it in amazing. I'll put it in amazing. It was an interesting story. I like the soundtrack. I still listen to the soundtrack now. Never played Before the Storm. Apparently that's really good. People wish they played that before the actual game itself, but it sort of spoils it. Metro Redux. I like this one, actually. It's a fun game. Sort of so many times. But it's a really good game. Ah, fuck. I wasn't even planning on streaming today, and I just thought, if I'm gonna start this, I'm gonna try and do it now. I've never played Mountain Blade at all. I know it's got a big following to it. Yeah, Automata, I did have a good go, finally. And I really liked that game. I'm gonna put that in amazing. And hopefully when I finish it, I'll probably put that in the Masterpiece collection. What I'm hoping to do though is I'm hoping to have like a clip of the game somewhere when I do the video. Estia. One day. One day. What's the... You forgot what I was talking about there. I haven't seen this. Path of Exile is apparently like Diablo. Never bother with Plants vs. Zombies. Postal 2. I quite like that. I'm gonna put that in great. Just walking around the place, doing chaos. Prototype, I have to fucking put it in amazing. Maybe if we go to like a full-on remaster, I'll probably put in a masterpiece, but for now, it's probably best having it there. I finished Prototype 1 before finishing that one. That was the bit of a weird thing to do. It came with gold. It came free with gold on Xbox. And I just sat and played through it. I hated the hunt missions though. Trying to find where these people are. Hated that. I think that was really good. Rainbow Six Siege, eventually started liking that. So I'd say great. But it's like I said, I just need better people to play it with, I think. Probably the only way to go with that one. Oh, fucking hay fever's kicking in as well as fucking cat hairs and allergies or whatever the fuck. Yes. And Saints Row 2, I like that. That's on amazing, I would say. Not the masterpiece. Like Saints Row 3, I would say, is a masterpiece because it was like different. At first, I wasn't too sure if it was any good, but like going back to it, it's like, yeah, it's probably the better one. Saints Row 1 is really good as well. Like, not many people talk about that one. 1 was pretty good. It's not really 3. I've played that, but I haven't finished it. I would say it's very good. It's just the same fucking game now, isn't it? Like, I remember I really wanted to play Sniper Elite 2. Then I had to go Sniper Elite 1. Then didn't really do too much on it. But after Sniper Elite 2, what the fuck has actually changed? This 3 is iconic, yeah. What else do they do? Because the Saints Row, not Saints Row, there's Sniper Elite 4 that recently came out, 5 that came out. Exactly the fucking same. That added an extra layer of X-ray or something. You can see like the arm hairs or something. Like, what the fuck else are they gonna do with that game? Because it added like an extra X-ray bit where you can see the muscles and that. There's really nothing else they could fucking do with it. Maybe show like the blood system of how it all like shuts down. Maybe, I don't know. We had bad motion blur. All games with motion blur are fucked. Like Mass Effect 1, the 360 sort of needed it. I remember that having motion blur, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, the games don't need it. It's, you know, all it is. It's just to cover up all the glitches. You know, if like something hasn't been rendered properly, or if they didn't have time to full on polish the whole game, they got motion blur, so it's like everything's like you don't see any pop-ins or no. You just see what you need to see when you focus on it. That's literally all that added for. That's why it's like when you're playing a lot of games and you've ran past like a lot of stuff before you should have. You'll see a lot of texture pop-ins, but with motion blur, it'll just take away that while you're running. And cat hairs all over the place. It's skitzing. You would think. Stalker, never played it. Battlefront 2, the original one, is a definite masterpiece. I've spent countless hours on that. PC version's not too bad either. Takes a bit getting used to. Battlefront 2, the new one. They didn't have Mace Windu in it, man. Why the fuck did they not add Mace Windu to it? We put on great. They really have fucked it. Like, it looks good. They all look good. All the physics and that. Battlefield kind of stuff. But it's just not the same. Maybe if they have Battlefront 2, Battlefront 3, or like a new kind of Battlefront game, they'll add like more people to it. Like Shark T, you don't see Kit Fisto in it, you don't see Kayani Mundi, you don't see any of these people that were in the originals. Shark T wasn't in the original, but could have been. She could have been. So, like, there's loads of them. Super Hot, I actually liked that game. I didn't finish it, but I quite liked it. I'm gonna put that there. So it makes you think if you're in a simulation or not, and why you play it. I haven't finished it though. System Shock 2, that's a game before Bioshock actually. The same people who did Bioshock made System Shock 1 and 2. And I've bought it, but I haven't played it yet. And it's like it's one of those which I need to play. Undertale. I don't even tell you anything about Undertale. Pokemon, which one is that? Blue. Is that the or yeah, it's the original blue one. So like I think there was something like the yellow was like blue or had Pikachu in it and made it a bit more like the anime. I think it was something to do with that anyway. There was like different reasons there were different releases. Then you had green. I think green might have been the one that was like the American version. I'm sure it was like red and blue that was like the Japanese one. Then I ported over. Yeah, you play green. What do you think of it? I've been playing yellow on stream. I was. I'm playing it in a while though. Probably should come back to it. But, like because it's similar to yellow, I'll put it up here. What's Animal Crossing? I like Animal Crossing. It's pretty much the same kind of thing. You pretty much you get yourself a house, but then you owe the people debt, so you're pretty much a slave to you work off your house basically. Like that never finished any Pokemon. I finished Black and I finished Sun 3DS. It's basically the same game. It's that's all I can really say with it. Like I like the idea of collecting everything. Gives you something to do. Right? It's always good to see different Pokemon, especially when you're watching the program for that long. And the new one coming out and all, I haven't seen anything to do with it though. Different starters. Like it's literally just as soon as you finish the first hour or so and the first gym leader, the whole game's piss easy after that. It's just a matter of just constantly leveling up. That's all you have to do. Then you got this one overpowered cunt near the end who always obliterates you. So it's just one of those. On my playthrough there was a bit of a piss take on yellow. Right, what's next? The Switch one looked good. I think it's just a remake. Yeah, it's I think they all remade like the first ones now. I think Alpha, Ruby, and Sapphire, and all that kind of stuff. And then you had like the other ones, so like 3D instead of a sprite. I don't know how I feel about that. I remember I really want to play Black and White 2. I never got around to doing it because I didn't have a 3D. I didn't have a DSi at the time. But I've got it now, and I'm happy. I just need to play it at some point, but I also need to play through the whole games again. So I'll be streaming them at some point. Maybe have like a Pokemon setup. That'll be good. Yeah, the squeaky chair as well. Hate that so much, you know. Like I want a proper gaming chair. I'm stuck with a dining chair. I don't even see anything to do with it. A bit dark, but it's it's really annoying. Right, so I've never played Black 2, I mean. Black 1 was really good. Cuphead is actually canny, but I haven't played enough of it to say it's great. I'd say we'll just keep it at great for now. Never played Death Stranding. I haven't played Diablo 2, but I'm a fan of Diablo. I like Diablo 3. I've been waiting for 4 to come out. I know there are a lot of they were out again. I know they're under a lot of problems going on with like Activision and Blizzard or whatever the fuck is going on with that. Also, I don't know what they've done to solve it all, but I don't know if people are still hating on Blizzard. But you know what I mean? Still, games are good. You gotta hate the games because people are dodgy. You know what I mean? That's how creativity works. That's why it's sort of like a weird area as well. Like music, it's a bit mad because like some people have released good songs, but they've ended up doing something really, really bad. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a matter of do you stop listening to the music because they're bad people, or do you stop paying attention to them and listen to the music because it was good music that they might not have even written. And plus, there's other people in the song as well. So because one person sung a song, you ended up dodgy. Does that mean it's bad to listen to the song? It's a weird thing to think about. It's just the world's fucked. That's all I'm gonna say about it. The world's shit. But it's just a matter of being decent at the end of the day. As long as you're decent, then that's all you gotta fucking do. You know what I mean? You don't have to fucking ruin someone's day because you're having a bad day. But it's just yeah, you're always gonna get it though. Not everyone's gonna be the best person ever. Not everyone's gonna be the Rock. Like what's next? Eye toy. I never had an eye toy. Like do many people even have that? I remember Lemons, the game Lemons had a the PS2 one had the eye toy play thing, and I just never got around to playing it. I think you can take a photo of yourself and then have them like chomp them through you into like a level. That sounded like it would have been good. Still could do it one day. Grounded, no idea what the fuck that is. Just Dance. Honestly, Just Dance, I felt so fucking awkward playing that, you know. All the way through school, like I was that one kid who wouldn't do the Mexican wave back at everyone. I was such an awkward fucker. And it was just like I hate like everyone because you used to have like the thing where on certain days there'll just be like a fucking lounge area that they'll just put you in for a few hours, wait, and just it'll be like a Nintendo Wii, and I'll be the one playing the fucking the sports resort and that. But then when people put Just Dance on, like even anywhere, even if it's like a public area full of friends, I would never play Just Dance. It's like I would probably need to be completely fucking obliterated, hammered, to even step up on there. But like I don't know what it is. I just don't like that kind of thing. One day though, I might get interested. You can literally just play the game sitting down, just go literally you can just do that. So what everyone else did anyway. Um NBA 2K20. I liked 2K13. That was the only one I played. I never got around to playing that. No Persona, never played Sly. Spec Ops The Line though. One of the best third-person shooters, I would say, is Spec Ops The Line. Not many people talk about it, but if you've been around it, you'll know why it's good. It really fucks with you. Just Dance's top tier game though. I just never got around to doing it. Like I said, if I was just hammered and by myself, I would just be there in my boxers, just dancing around, trying to find me in Hale after in round one. Valorant. I've only played like one game of Valorant. Like sort of like Counter Strike. You know when you gotta like learn how to play on PC. So I'd say good, but I haven't played enough to like it yet. A few people I know who have been streaming it recently, so it'd be good to team up with something on that. Crusader Kings, I never got around to playing. Like I've tried playing it, but I never got around to playing it, so I won't count it as still trying. Never played Divinity. So Dead or Alive 6, I haven't played that one specifically, but I'm a big Dead or Alive fan. They were Dragon Quest, never played Dragon Quest. Dying Light, I'll put that on amazing. It's like Dead Island with Poco. They should have just kept the name, but not really on an island, is it? It's in a little city area. But like Dead Island would have been good as a sequel. Like see how they just completely just taken away the trailer from Dead Island 2 and just filled it with Goat, the new Goat Simulator. Goat Simulator 3 or something now. It could be good. Could be good. But I still have hopes that the game comes out at some point. One day. Fall Guys, I've recently played that for the first time, a little bit too late, because I've seen so many people play it. Recently free as well. Used to sell for a 10 or something, I think it was. Wasn't my thing. But like playing it was like quite interesting. I put in a very good area. But yeah, because it's like I can see why people are addicted to it. People probably play for hours trying to get that. Yeah, I nearly won it. I nearly actually fucking won. I got third. Got the third death on like my second try, and I was pissed off because I actually thought I was gonna do it, and it never worked. It was the one where you gotta like stand on the platform, and it's like everything's all falling down around you, and you gotta like stay on them little areas before you fall down the whole thing. I hate that. So fucking annoyed. I did everything perfectly though. Even though I fell down so many times, I still managed to get qualified. I never played Half-Life Alex. Haven't played that one either. Is that the original Metal Gear Solid? Yes, it is. After playing it, I'd say it's in the very good because I haven't finished it yet. But the more I play it, the more I'll probably like it. But for now, it's staying there. Oblivion, I would say S tier. We'll stick that for Oblivion. Just another Elder Scrolls kind of situation. I like Skyrim a lot. What happened to the plans to release Dead Island 2? It's like the release trailer and didn't bring up the game. Yeah, it's pretty much that's what they did. They had the game there, but then there was loads of, I think there was a few bugs and agreements that were sort of went south. But aside from that, I think it just never got around. It's been in the works since like 2013 or something. I was somewhere else completely when that trailer came out. Would say yeah, nothing happened. One day, I'm still counting on it. I just hope it's not a fucking mess. Payday 2. I need to play more of that. Like, it wasn't that bad when I played of it. I put it in great. It's pretty much the same repetition. It just felt like the violence could have been a bit better. They could have had like a full sausage situation and like all the panic and that comes in the realism of it. But they didn't do any of it. Saints Row the Third, I'll put that next tier. Didn't do the DLCs for it though. They just couldn't change the game completely. They had the first two, which were like trying to compete with Grand Theft Auto at the time, because there wasn't a Grand Theft Auto coming out. So like 2 years after San Andreas came out, they thought they'd get one up over Grand Theft Auto. No, I think it was like a year after Liberty City Stories, or maybe at the same time as Vice City Stories, Saints Row came out, and tried to rival with that. And with Vice City Stories not being next gen, and then all of a sudden you got like a more realistic Grand Theft Auto kind of game. That's the reason why I would say people went towards that. Then Saints Row 2 came around to like improve the things that were on Saints Row 1. Like the fucking driving bit, the camera's horrible. Like you have to unequip your gun just to have a good aim on the fucking, what's it called? You got I'm losing my train of thought here. Oh, do you know when your mind just goes blank mid sentence? It's like when you got your gun equipped, you have to like unequip it to look ahead, pretty much. Uh, yeah, so like they just done everything better, but then they redone everything, had a different map for the new one, brought a steel port instead of Stillwater. But then yeah, the map was decent. I quite liked the map. The driving got better as well, drifting around. You had Return of the Mac on soundtrack in the mix. You had all sorts of stuff on Saints Row, so that was good. I like Saints Row 4. People don't like Saints Row 4 because it was just pretty much a DLC for Saints Row 3. But there's so much content on it. There was actually so many levels on Saints Row 4. Like, you kind of hate it. Titanfall 2, I never played that one. Yeah, there was this. Warzone. Sort of similar Apex Legend and all that kind of stuff now. Saints Row 4 as well. Yeah, you're not too keen on that. I just like superhero stuff. Anything to do with powers. Just makes you wish you were there. Did an all-nighter run on Saints Row 4 and finished it. I think that's why I liked it a lot. I did all the cheat codes on it as well when I first played it. But probably shouldn't have done that. It was fun though. You flying around in that. It's probably getting on the phone games now. Shovel Knight. I've always wanted to play that. I watched Game Grumps play it, but I never played it myself. I played this one, Dead by Daylight. Shit, that. Put it there. It's only fun. It's only been fun when I've like. I think I joined Witchy one time and I played it. That's the only time I've had fun with Dead by Daylight. Other times it's just been very fucking boring. And it's just I think it's just been overplayed. Like I've tried getting into it numerous times. I think you just need the right kind of people to play it with. DuckTales, I haven't played that. Played the original. It was fun. Entitled Goose Game. I only played a little bit of it, so I'll put that there. Go around as a goose. Quite fun. Hollow Knight. That's the game that everyone relates to Dark Souls, so I don't see it personally. Must just have something to do with like going back and forth, understand the bosses just to beat them. Batman, Arkham Knight, I haven't played too much of, so I'll put that in great. I think I got stuck somewhere, I got very tired playing it once, and I just couldn't do the Batmobile mission. Dead by Daylight looks like a boring game. It's one of them games which could have been so fucking good, but turned out so shit. That's basically what Dead by Daylight turned into, because you could have had so much things there. Instead, I don't like the whole like if you if you're like the killer, you gotta hang them on a hook while the other friend grabs them. The only one who I can actually think of who adds them to hooks is either fucking Hellraiser or fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They're the only reasons why there should be hooks. Right? So there should have been like different game modes. So if you had like the killer from Scream, right, there shouldn't be any revivals from any teammates. It should just be that do the generators. Not even the generators. Fuck the generators. Why would you need generators? You're running away from a fucking killer, right? The way I see it is, you need to try and plot a way to get the killer or expose the killer. You know what I mean? So you could have had like a thing to like call the police at a certain time, wait for the police to arrive, hide somewhere, and then they could have had like a thing where at the end they could have revealed who the killer is, and it could have been someone like who you don't know who's the killer. It could have been someone from the crew. Could have been doing that all along, and like they're revealed as the killer after the mask is done at the end. If everyone survived, they have probably just made a better game there on the spot. Like they could have just related to different killers. So it's just like with Hellraiser, they could have had stuff to do with the cube carry on Among Us. But I am the fucking oh, there's so many of them, man. They could have had like a concept actually sounds a lot better. It is like I think I would actually be good at good game design if I knew how to do game design. But it's the fact that they'll just find what's easy for everyone else to enjoy because creativity is sort of a little bit dead now in the industry. I would say. I think that's why I'm saying people should be making mods, even if there was a Dead by Daylight mod, just to like make that happen. That'd be really good. Like, why couldn't they do that? Shit, can't say. Fuck you. What would you have? We can Blinks the Time Sweeper. You gotta hoover the cats up. Hoover the cat's tail. Like, I am. It would have been so much better. Or you could have like had a. Oh, what the fuck else? You could have had like a whole team of killers run away from the good person, like the policeman. Why couldn't you do that? You could have like a whole like if you're like the killer, but you're being pursued by the police instead of having to kill everyone. You either have to kill the policeman to get away from everything, or like get to safety on time. Make it a city instead of a little arena. Like what kind of scenario? If like you had a VR, you wouldn't want to be in a little battle arena, would you? You would have wanted to be in a little city where you can hide in the houses and have them searching them with the police dogs. Right, and then when the police dogs sniff you, you have to like run away from that position instead of having to stay in one position the whole time and camping. They could have just done that. Could have been so many things Dead by Daylight could have done, but they've just wasted the whole lot. So it's just like, you never know. Dead by Daylight 2 might be good. Or someone clips it and then will just completely ruin the whole franchise with it. Flight Simulator I never played. I've tried playing on Xbox how they got the beta test of the streaming, like a streaming system that they got now. PlayStation had it first. Yeah, Among Us 2. Minion Edition. Or Bing and Bong. The fucking what was this? Oh yeah, the beta thing. They got the instead of downloading the game, you can like play it from a server, but it's laggy as fuck. Like, I tried playing Flight Simulator and it just turned into Minecraft. It was that many pixels. Did you turn into so many fucking pixels? What does this say? Shooting 1v1 game, but it's just tag. Yeah, it's like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. You know, when you got the giant cunt game. Yeah, free to play game called Tag. and it fell down. But yeah, free to play tag game. That'd be interesting. Like, they really just killed Tony Hawk games. Like, I'm happy they did the remake of 1 and 2, but I'm not happy that the scrapped the whole idea of doing the new one, like 3 and 4. They're not doing that. Apparently, that would have been so fucking good. I don't know if they would ruin it because, like, technically 3 and 4 already had like the whole 3D sort of look to them. But it would have been good to see like what the change. But Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 was a masterpiece, so there was that much content in it. I don't know if they'll be able to fit it all in. Plus for the music as well. Gonna fuck with the music. Machine Gun Kelly. There's only so much Machine Gun Kelly you can have in a fucking skateboarding game. Don't steal it. It brings DLC. Blinks IRL. I'm pretty sure that's where like the whole Stray game idea came from. But yeah, Flight Simulator never got to play it. No More Heroes, haven't played that either. What the fuck is that? Is that Total War Shogun? I don't know what the fuck that is. I thought it was like Neo. Subnautica, never played that either. Super Seducer. I've been wanting to play that for a while for a laugh. Total War Warhammer. I've got the first one, and I've been waiting to play that for a while. I've been waiting to play the second one for a while. It was a 5, no bother with it. Got No More Heroes. I just haven't played that. I need Ghost of Tsushima though. That's a game I've been wanting to play for a while. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I haven't played any of them, but they look really good. Bayonetta's S tier. I really liked that when I played that. Literally, a whole clothes is a hair, and they just doing like mad witch powers and stuff like that. Good, good idea. Something different. Not many games have these days. I'll never bother with that. I don't think I'll play any of the new Call of Duties, to be honest with you. Crusader Kings, never played. Never played that. We want to play Cyberpunk for a while. I just never got around to it. Doom Eternal. So many of these I haven't bothered with for one reason or another. And I think that is it for that one. Right, so it's 3 now. So yeah, it's been a good stream. Good 3 hours. I'll be watching a video on my channel or a couple of episodes. You never know. Might even be talking about how wrestling's going, WWE or something. Have a little talk show thing going on. But like for now, it's like it's best ending for one day. Hope everyone's enjoyed. Thanks to everyone stopping by. And I'll see everyone on the next one. See everyone.